My family has been excluding me from Thanksgiving for years because of my father's mistress?
Let me in.
What? For background, my 32 female mother, not how old the mom was, OP is 32, who passed away in 2022 at age 67, passed away from a terminal illness. A year before that, once she became permanently disabled and needed oxygen 24/7, I found out my dad was cheating on her.
Ooh, that's awful.
Really doubling down.
Yeah.
He showed me something on his computer, and I saw a dating website saved in his browser favorites.
No.
I'm still conflicted about not telling her, but I truly believe I did what was best. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, she's already, like, about to pass. Unfortunately, I don't think that would have
She's
helped.
already going to kick the bucket. Why you want to fill the bucket up with goo and slime? Let that bucket just be full of nice ice cold water.
I am wondering why he favorited the website. Seems kind of silly to me.
He just was like, my bookmarks are private.
Yeah, you can't look at my bookmarks.
No one knows
How'd you
what
get in there?
bookmarks are. I just discovered them. Yeah, I honestly think it would have really been worse for her to know.
Yeah.
By the way, this comes from user even amoeba 7226. And if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Keon, and they're right behind me, aren't they?
They are the Nintendo
But I'm going to be
64.
Vincent and Carly, so watch me
Ooh-wee.
transform.
And we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we know, so let us know what you would know down in the comments. And OP says,
And we're gonna solve a mystery, because I can't say the other word.
my brother, who has autism, lived with them and relied on them completely. Carrying that secret felt like having a firearm pointed at my own family. So please understand that I am not here to be told I should have pulled the trigger. I was not taking my dad's side by staying quiet. I was trying to protect my mom. She passed away believing she had a loyal husband, and I don't regret giving her that peace. My dad was an absolute wreck when she got sick to the point of needing emergency mental health prescriptions. While my mom was sick, I tried to convince my dad and his parents that we should move her somewhere with better air quality once she was well enough. That would have meant moving her either to her home state on the East Coast, where I live and where her entire family is. Where I live and where her entire family is, or to where my dad's parents live on the West Coast. I had been trying for years, even before her final illness, to get them to move her away from the extremely dusty place they lived, but I was always brushed off. My mom was isolated there, and I could tell she was unhappy. Making friends there was nearly impossible, especially with her physical limitations. I called my mom nearly every day from her home state and talked for hours. She once told me she did not know how much these calls helped her, which was a rare admission of her sadness. She was a gentle soul who never wanted to burden anyone.
Aww. This is sad.
Starting the day off with a real barn burner.
Yeah.
One day, while riding to the hospital with my dad, I was desperately trying to understand why they wouldn't move her. Suddenly, it hit me. He didn't want to leave because he had a mistress there.
Ooh, bad.
Like, not to be like pro mistress, but buddy, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You could have had a mistress somewhere where it wasn't actively, unaliving your wife.
Yeah.
Then that opens the door of like, well,
Not this, yeah.
I said it out loud, and he broke down sobbing. He didn't deny it or defend himself. I felt sick. My mom was probably the sweetest person I've ever known, and she was my best friend. Until that moment, I had never kept a secret from her, and it remains the worst thing I have ever done. I mean, not really.
No, I think
allowing
you
her
made
to feel peace.
Yeah, I think you made a decision that you thought through and considered what the best option was with kind of a bunch of really bad options. And you chose what would bring your mother the most peace in her, final in a couple months.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
not
don't
black
think
and
you-
white.
Yeah.
The truth isn't always the best thing,
Yeah.
given every, circumstances.
Yeah.
So, keeping the secret was one thing, but letting it affect her health and keeping her away from her friends and family infuriates me. She passed away, and we shipped her back east to be buried. That's one way to say that. 3 or 4 months later, I was on the phone with my brother and heard a woman speaking in the background. I asked who it was, and he told me it was Candy.
Candy.
And that's probably not even a fake name. I did not know who Candy was, but I knew Jesse McCartney wanted her. Was that the right guy? There was 2 guys.
I don't
it was
even
him
know
and
the
one other
reference
guy.
that you just made.
No, yeah, I remember. It was
Yeah.
I Want Candy.
I want candy.
Oh, I do know the reference.
Bum.
That was Jesse McCartney?
I don't know which one it was.
Or
There's 2. There's 2 that
was
were
it
like
Aaron Carter?
it was
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
think
I
it
don't
was
know.
Jesse McCartney.
There were 2 that were like identical.
But I'm also 2001, so.
Could have been Aaron Carter.
This was before your time,
Yep.
Sophia.
Yeah, we have confirmation in the chat. It's Aaron Carter.
There you go.
Got it. I did not know who Candy was, but my heart sank because I absolutely did know.
Ooh.
Just 3 months after my mom passed away, the mistress was already in my mother's home. She was around my vulnerable brother, who cannot reliably tell us if he is being mistreated. I avoided talking about Candy with my dad and focused on checking in with my brother. He mostly communicates through scripting from cartoons and books, so I truly have no way of knowing what happens when I'm not there. About a year later, my dad's parents planned a huge family trip to Hawaii that had been talked about my entire life. Around that time, they stopped by my town during a road trip, and I finally told them about Candy and how long she had been around. Shortly after that visit, the Hawaii trip was suddenly canceled with some excuse about hotels, but I knew the real reason. Candy had been invited, and the entire trip was canceled to avoid us meeting. Now,
Hmm?
it has been 3 years since my mom passed. I've not been to my dad's house since shortly after her passing, when he rushed us to sort through her belongings. Candy lives there now, and I don't know for how long. I also have not visited my grandparents on the West Coast since before my mom passed away. Before that, they would at least call me during visits and tell me they missed me. The past few years have been eerily quiet around Thanksgiving. I did not even know my dad and brother were visiting my grandparents until an aunt texted me to say hello. That's when it clicked. They stopped calling because Candy has been attending all along.
Whoa, so she's attending, but they won't bring you?
So the whole family's just like fine with Candy.
That's see, I thought they were gonna get mad because you had known the secret, and then they would stop, inviting you because of that. But it seems like they're not inviting you because they're inviting Candy, and they don't want you to know about the mistress. I'm confused about that.
Yeah, that's it feels like your dad ended up doing this because he knew that you knew, and then I don't know, man.
I
This
don't
is just
know.
a hot mess.
Yeah,
Hot flaming pile of mess.
agreed.
My own family has been excluding me from holidays while welcoming the woman who helped destroy my mother. Tonight I called my dad to confirm it. Candy has indeed been attending Thanksgivings, and I have not been invited for years. My dad avoided the conversation and passed the phone to a young cousin. Eventually, my grandma got on the line and gave me the usual wish you were here, and I finally called it out. I told her it was strange to say that when I was never invited and never even contacted. She accidentally confirmed my suspicions about Hawaii without me asking. She admitted that this was why the trip had been canceled. I understand the Hawaii situation slightly, since they may not have known Candy was a mistress at the time, though inviting a new girlfriend so soon after my mom's passing still feels wrong. Thanksgiving feels deliberate. It feels like they chose a homewrecker over their own family. They've pushed me towards therapy for years, which I admittedly need, but it feels like it's only so I don't cause problems for them. I have forgiven more than most people ever would. I lost my mom, and I did not want to lose my dad, too. I have heard that many people in my situation cut off the cheating parent entirely, but I can't do that because I need to stay informed about my brother. One day, I'll be his caretaker. Still, this no longer feels like my family, except for my brother. My grandma insists that I'm overreacting, and that I'm the reason I'm excluded. That explains why she flies out to see me and lectures me about family. It feels like guilt. I'm considering cutting contact permanently aside from limited updates about my brother. I also highly doubt Candy did not know about my mom. My mom was housebound and could not have been hidden easily. Unless Candy is unbelievably gullible, she knew. I'm also fairly certain she stole one of my mom's purses. I hope everyone else is having a better Thanksgiving than I am. And there's an edit here. Yeah, man, I'm cutting everybody off.
Yeah. This is just crazy behavior, especially your grandma being like, this is why you were cut off. Did you think about it? Maybe it's your behavior.
Actually, I think I'm going to soapbox at the family event, and I'm
Yeah.
going to say, hey, Candy, it's nice to meet you. Did you know that in order to maintain his affair with you, my dad didn't move my mom to a place where she could be healthier? And it caused her to deteriorate and pass away maybe years earlier than she should have. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy your Thanksgiving.
And then you never come back.
Yeah.
Because they're already not inviting you.
Yeah, man. Edit to add. My mom became disabled around 2014 due to a genetic illness that affects the lungs over time. My dad was aware of her health before marrying her in the late 80s. They actually eloped so she could get on his better insurance sooner. In 2014, she was put on oxygen permanently and became mostly homebound, but ultimately, she was still herself until her final few weeks in the ICU in 2022. My father did need to do a bit more to help out around the house, but it was nothing compared to what all my mom did when my brother and I were growing up. I honestly can't wrap my brain around how she could balance being a supermom while working and suffering from near debilitating rheumatoid arthritis, which I'm sure worsened her lung illness severely. I'm not a doctor, but I don't know how rheumatoid arthritis could affect your lungs.
I also don't.
But it sucks.
I mean, it probably connected to some other thing.
Potentially. Any rheumatics out there? Let us know. My maternal grandmother passed away from the same thing. I have the genetic variant for it, just like my mom and maternal grandma did, but thankfully there are treatment options today. And we have an update. I mean,
Ken Brinkson sounds like cystic fibrosis. And Carly
Carly's
says
saying it can very much affect the lungs.
rheumatoid arthritis.
Rheumatoid arthritis can significantly affect the lungs, causing inflammation and scarring known as rheumatoid lung disease or rheumatoid arthritis-associated interstitial lung disease, leading to dry cough, shortness of breath, fatigue, and symptoms often appearing before the joint issues and can be nodules and stuff.
You can get arthritis in your lungs?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So I guess this is like a genetic thing that affects OP's family. Or specifically the women in OP's family.
Okay. Well, we have an update from 6 days later. On Thanksgiving Day, I decided to call my family while everyone was gathered up in the same place. I waited until I was sure they'd be done with Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm sure I'll be called dramatic regardless. I had a typed up letter saying everything important that I wanted to say, but ultimately my boyfriend convinced me it's best not to allow any back and forth with them without a licensed therapist present. I called everyone to simply say that I would not be carrying on with contact unless it's during family therapy with a telehealth psychologist. That didn't go exactly as planned. I was able to reach my grandma and asked if she could put me on speakerphone so everyone can hear. Are you going to be nice? She asked, as if I've ever not been. So I took a page out of everyone else's book and deflected, asking if everyone was there. I made the announcement, and my grandma was thrilled when she heard therapy, saying she thinks therapy would be a great idea for me. Nope, I said. If I'm doing therapy, I'm not doing it alone. I may have forgotten to mention my grandma, since learning of my dad's infidelity, has done nothing but make excuses for him and tried to spin this as ultimately a positive thing for my brother to have someone around to help. Maybe it is, but I don't think it's a good idea to trust someone like Candy with him. The only supportive person on the call was my aunt by marriage, the one who texted me, letting me know my family was visiting there in the first place. After I made my announcement, I heard my grandpa say something in the background, but couldn't catch any of it. My grandma reprimanded him, so no doubt it was something snarky, as expected. I held it together fairly well until my grandma started saying how missed I am and how everyone wishes I was there. I said, I doubt that, and long story short, I called them out for not inviting me for years and even avoiding me during Thanksgivings, aka not calling at all. I never said anything about Candy or the affair. There were children present, but most people in the room were aware of the issue. I let loose on my dad as soon as it was just me and him, asking why there's a homewrecker at Thanksgiving, and I wasn't even invited. He actually tried to defend her, saying she wasn't a homewrecker and I wasn't having it. I said, you have me to thank for that, having to lie to my own mom, but Candy very easily could have been a homewrecker. Good women do not poach a sick woman's husband. And because he knows that I know the truth about her, he stayed silent. That's what he does. He won't specifically deny that she knew about my mom, so he doesn't say anything at all.
I'm sorry. So he's saying Candy wasn't a homewrecker? He's like, no,
Yeah.
no. So either he's saying, no. I lied to her. Don't worry. I never told her that I was married to a person who was very sick, which makes him even worse.
Yeah.
Or she for sure knew.
Maybe these two little
Either way,
stinkers
you're
were
a big
really
liar.
meant to be together, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they were.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just two little stinky peas and they need to live in their stinky little pea pod together.
Stinky little pea pod. You're invited. You really want stinky peas at your Thanksgiving?
Think
It's your
about it.
Thanksgiving.
That's how he operates and how I know it's true. I won't pretend to understand what it's like to have a terminally ill and disabled spouse. Frankly, I don't believe that the vast majority of people can honestly say how they'll react to that situation until they live it. My dad was one of the good ones for not outright abandoning my mom. The guilt ate him alive while my mom was passing away.
Well, that's good, I guess. He felt real bad about it.
He feels bad. He feels
cool.
guilty. One of the only times I ever saw him cry was when I realized he had a mistress. The only other times were when my mom was passing away or passed away. We didn't speak much about Candy or even Mom after she passed. It was too painful for both of us. He made a point of it to be as supportive a father as he could without myself and Candy overlapping, of course. I know I'll have to meet her someday. I admit this has affected how I see relationships and love. I truly believe that should I get married, no matter how good this fictional husband seems, and I get sick someday, he'll do the same thing. Because odds are he will. It's not uncommon at all, apparently. I even heard a joke about it. Something like, if a man doesn't bring a date to his wife's funeral, he's taking things slow.
Who made that joke?
But that's, and what that is a joke. So
Who made that joke, though?
Somebody. Honestly, it's a joke.
A really
It's
bad
not
joke.
based in reality.
Yeah. Well,
The rules
in
of
terms
jokes
of-
are they don't follow the rules of what is correct.
I'm just wondering who made
That's
that
the
joke about
joke.
OP. But OP, I
I don't even
do
think
you
someone
should-
made that joke to OP. I think OP's just saying, I heard a joke about it somewhere.
Yeah.
Something like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I do think you should go to therapy. Not that this doesn't happen, because as you know, you have proof of it happening. You have experience with it happening. And we've read a lot of stories where partners will cheat on their sick spouses. However, I don't think you should go into a marriage expecting the worst, or into any relationship expecting the worst, because that's just not a healthy way to do it.
Yeah, girl, you need some therapy.
It's like manifestation. If you think that your partner is going to behave in a certain way, and you're just like you're sure that they will, then it usually happens.
Who knows? Is this pessimistic? Sure, but true? Probably. You're making a lot of leaps logically there.
Yeah.
What really hurts is that I never made any kind of demands or ultimatums. No, me or her at all. But my family seems to have made that decision on their own. They have ways of getting in contact if they want to do therapy. My maternal aunt has been my rock through all this, and she will relay any important info about my brother to me and let me know if they reach out to her about therapy. Thankfully, my brother has a cell phone, so he can call me, so I don't have to go through anyone else to speak to him. Almost everyone else is now blocked. My dad didn't sound serious about therapy at all. He ended the call with, "We'll talk soon," and I said, "At therapy," and he repeated himself, "We'll talk soon."
I think you just keep repeating "at therapy," and he goes, "We'll talk soon." You go "at therapy,"
and it just never
and
ends.
it's just a loop. And then you kind of do that Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd thing, where he goes, "We'll talk soon at therapy. We'll talk soon at therapy. We'll talk soon. We'll talk soon at therapy." And you go, "You got me."
Yep. Now
Guess we're going to therapy.
I am legally bound to do therapy now.
You got me.
He has since reached out to my maternal aunt, and it sounds like she got through to him a bit. I think my dad understands now how serious this is, and I think given enough time for everyone to cool off and set up appointments, he'll probably be willing to talk eventually. He's not someone who stigmatizes therapy or mental health exactly, but he's somewhat avoidant of his problems, so it may take time. And by the way, you should take the time to listen to full episodes with stories like this one on your favorite podcast platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. Just search OK Storytime. There is a little bit left of this story here.
I think you're giving your dad a lot of grace, which is, to a certain extent, I understand, because he did go through, trying to help a very sick partner, losing said partner. But, I don't know, he wasn't that good of a dad. Like you said, he always tried to be a good dad, but it seems like you're being excluded from family events and he isn't doing anything to stop it.
Yeah, I don't know. They're
like
picking your whole family picking your dad's new girlfriend that he chose at the detriment of your mom's health. Because it's like, was she going to get cured? No. But could she had a better quality of life somewhere else? Of course. If you're living in the Dust Bowl, I assume somewhere like New Mexico, having lived there myself, the dust is insane. And yeah, if you got a lung issue, it's like you should be up in the mountains or something. And the fact that he doesn't move because he's got an affair partner wherever y'all are, he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
And I would want nothing to do with anyone who is, putting me on the outside because I don't get along for the person my scumbag dad chose over my sick mother.
Well, it's not even
You're all gone.
Get along with. They're not even giving I mean, not that OP would get along with them, but she hasn't even met Candy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. It's like they don't even want a chance. OP coming and saying everything that's been on her mind all these years. So they're just excluding OP.
You need to get all these people in a room and eviscerate them and then tell them this is the last time you will ever see me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it sounds like the preemptive cutting her out of his life it's a shame response, really. He knows what he did was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful.
That's why he's a silent little baby boy.
Silent little baby boy.
He doesn't say anything. Anyway, we've got a little more story. My grandparents, I think there's a decent chance I'll never hear from them again. They'll try to get around therapy. My grandma would probably be willing, but my grandpa won't, and as long as he won't, then she won't. Grandpa is technically a step-grandpa, and since he has bio-grandkids that he's just crazy about from my uncle now, he won't care one way or another if I'm out of the picture. Thank you again. And we do have some comments. Did OP's parents have an agreement? Did they know about Candy? Unfortunately, I don't believe my mom was in on it. A few weeks after seeing the dating site saved to his browser favorites, I confronted my dad, but all I was able to say was that he needs to hide it better if he's going to go down that route. I'm ashamed for it, but at the time, I was living with my parents and couldn't really offer my mom a life elsewhere. After that, I'd hoped my dad would just get it out of his system and be done with it. When I deduced that there was a mistress a few years later, my dad didn't deny it. I knew my mom didn't know. My dad shuts down when he's ashamed. If I ever guess something and he doesn't reply, it's always meant that it's true and he can't bring himself to say it. I truly believe he would have told me there was some kind of agreement with my mom if there was one. And because he hasn't said a word in defense of his actions. Had there been an agreement, I'm sure he would have used it in his own defense by now. Whenever I guess something correctly, he always goes silent, as opposed to giving a specific lie.
But I can't be silent about Frank the Pug giving 20 gifted memberships.
20 big babies.
20 full-on babies.
20
full-term babies.
20 big old babies right there in the chat, and here they are.
Look at them being born.
All those babies are ours now.
And we're gonna
have to take care of you.
By spinning a wheel, which
That's
we're gonna
right.
do after we wrap up the story.
That's right. And that is the end of that story.
Yeah. I think no contact, which has kind of been forced upon you, but like taking that, power back and actually making that conscious decision to be like, I don't want to have this relationship, which is detrimental to me.
Yeah, I think you need to do a group evisceration of all of these people who defend your father, and then you need to go to therapy.
Like Monsignor Wicks with his congregation.
Yeah,
pull
exactly.
a Monsignor Wicks, but you're actually like a good guy.
Exactly. A perfect niche Knives Out 3 reference. Perfect. Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to watch that movie again.
Me too. I love that movie.
That will be my third time having seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good in theaters. Netflix, you need to start putting the movies that you make in theaters all the time.
Fun fact, which I didn't. What?
There's a Netflix theater in LA.
There's a Netflix theater in LA, says Carly.
It's just they do limited runs. Like Frankenstein was like a limited run, not in a lot of theaters.
That.
And it's like, it was so good. That was a movie that should have been all over in movie theaters forever.
It's crazy that they didn't release it fully in theaters, because that was incredible.
It was in theaters for
I haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen. Sorry, I haven't seen all of it.
So good,
I've seen half of it, and it's amazing.
It's so freaking good. Dude.
I'm still watching.
They had like a exhibit in
know.
Hollywood to like see like a bunch of like
your
the set
girlfriend
pieces
told me
and
about
stuff.
it.
Sold out.
I know. She told me.
immediately.
She was like, "We're gonna try, but
We
it doesn't
failed.
look good."
We definitely failed.
Haunted Gal Mars, thank you for being a member for 16 months. Can't wait to share it with the OK fam. My first book comes out this fall. Congrats. And I just signed a contract for book 2 with the publisher. That's so exciting. What's the book about?
Ooh, I
Tell us
bet
about
it's a spooky book.
Spooky.
Because she says she's haunted. Haunted by words.
Fun fact about Monsignor, the title, which I didn't know, even I grew up Catholic.
Is there a Mon Jr.?
Yeah. But apparently Monsignor is, so the difference between Monsignor and Father is that Monsignor is a title bestowed on by a Pope.
Oh, so the Pope has to give you the Monsignor.
Yeah.
So
Because
the Pope blessed Josh Brolin in that
No.
movie?
No.
So he gave himself the title.
Mm-hmm.
'cause he
Which
made
is
it-
such a good character
He made
thing.
himself the Pope.
Yeah, exactly. It's such a good
Yeah.
character thing that you wouldn't really know if you didn't know where that comes from.
That's such a good movie. And that guy, who's that guy? Patrick McMatrick? Joshua O'Connor? Yeah, Josh O'Connor's pretty good. Shout out Challengers. That's not even me.
So
That's
good.
you.
Also, the first thing I ever saw him, that's not mine.
This is yours.
The thing you've been using. Also, Josh O'Connor, the first thing I've seen him in was in Darrell's in Corfu. Such a good show. Highly recommend.
Darrell's in
PBS.
Corfu?
Corfu. Nope.
You just said a bunch of stuff
Darrell's
that's not
in
even
Corfu.
real.
It's about a family that moves to a place in Greece during the 60s, and it's so funny, and it's a PBS masterpiece show. Highly recommend.
PBS Masterpiece Theater, slept on. Great
this
stuff.
is for Frank the Pud.
Frank the Pug.
Isabella said she lived in Corfu. Sick.
And we've actually got
beautiful.
Frank the Pug's final package
Yay.
is here.
1.5 for 5 minutes.
And that's a 1.5 multiplier for 5 minutes. My boy, grab me the box cutter there on the table. I said, grab me the box cutter there on the table.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're going to open up, because this one should be yours.
Oh boy. All right.
You've
I'll
got
read
a
it.
little letter. Got
Letter.
a little letter.
It says, Sophia, yay! Your custom picture has arrived. I apologize for not giving you a chance to request a picture, but alas, you are the worm queen. So the answer was obvious. I wonder what it would
Oh,
be.
yay.
I hope you like it, and if you want to request another one that is tailored more to your interests, I will happily do that for you. Thank you for everything you do. Keep up the great work. Stay beautiful. And, I can't read this
Stay
one.
beautiful. Stay that way. Stay beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, Frank the Pug. This is a very sweet letter. I don't want to lose it, but I'll put it over here. Oh, I can put it with the other letters. Why? You want to steal my letter? Oh, okay. You want to steal my letter?
I'm being,
You had a box cutter and you're still struggling.
Carolina
I'm being gentle.
Carolina Dentata, thank you for being a member for 9 months. You're an okay baby. Hello, okay fam. I am an okay baby. Perfect timing since my birthday was 2 days ago. I survived the holidays, and now it's time to make chicken tacos with you. And Purple Axolotl, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships.
Yay!
And another 30 minutes, folks. And we're gonna get
What is that?
we're gonna get in, that wheel spin in for
What
ya.
does that say?
In just a momento. Ooh, does such pretty wrapping.
Here you are.
This is mine.
Yes.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Oh boy, and there's so much bubble wrap. Hold on.
Oh. Okay, I'm opening it.
I love.
Oh my god, it's great.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god. Oh, that didn't go far. Look at it.
Wow.
It's so cute.
That's
Queen of
incredible.
worms.
Guys, we've been looking for artwork to
Yes.
put in our little office that we've been making. This is going in
Your
there.
Marie Antoinette in her garden.
Antworm nets.
Yeah, just came up with that right off the top.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Right
Hannah,
off the
thank you
top.
for the $100. It's me and Riley.
Yes.
Hannah, thank you for the $100. Frank the Pug, thank you so much. This is amazing. This is
Ah.
literally incredible. Look how beautiful this is. I like all the butterflies too.
Oh yeah.
There's so many butterflies. I love butterflies.
Oh
This is
yeah.
amazing.
I think we have another wheel spin with
We have
purple
multiple.
axolotl.
Right
We
now we have 2.
do.
All right.
Whitney, thank you for the $50. Got 1 closed today, 1 under contract for February, and 2 more clients.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
Whitney.
I hope I didn't scare Riley yesterday.
You are the best
And Lucy
at
P.
selling.
Thank you for the $10. Big love to the OK Storytime team and chat. Love to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Big love all around. Thank you, Lucy.
Okay, so we have.
I'm gonna get this right over the monitor.
Have we
Vincent.
only done Frank the Bug so far? Okay, so we have Purple Axolotl
I did not.
and Anna. Okay,
Dakota, that was
we'll
so
get
short.
that right now.
My ball. I had rolled. I squeezed it into a ball, but it kind of disintegrated and unrolled itself. Yay! Oh, I bet you I know what this one is. Don't sit on the box cutter.
Oh no.
She did it again. Folks, she did it again.
Oh man, what's happening?
You know, there's a single blueberry in here.
Oh wow.
Ready,
Do I
ready
open
for the
it now?
taking.
Yeah, do it.
Just got another 30 minutes and Sophia's dead. Sophia, this is for us.
We did it. We did it.
What, Sophia? What happened?
What did you do? She
You put
broke
it
her
on your-
toe.
No, I broke my toe.
It's token.
If you need a second. I'm gonna open this.
How did? What did you? What did you just slam? You just slammed it down. But you slammed it.
Ooh.
Oh yo.
Oh.
way.
it's the thing.
Oh,
Blow, blow.
look at that.
It's beautiful.
Hubba,
I love
hubba.
that.
This is
What a
crazy.
what a bunch
It's
of good-looking
beautiful.
goofs.
I don't know
Wow.
who's in the middle here, but this is amazing.
You don't know who's in the
That's
middle.
beautiful.
Wow, look at that.
Why? Because he doesn't have his glasses on.
Alright.
No, it's because we don't know these other guys in here. But this is so cool. I love
You look
this.
so cute.
Aw,
Look at me. I look so tall.
It reminds me of simpler
You
times.
look so Polish.
It reminds me of times before Keon and Dakota got here, and it was way more simpler.
Wow.
It
And
just
I found
reminds
all
me
the
of.
stories.
It just reminds me of better times.
All right, I'm going home.
Thanks, Riley.
All right.
That's so cool.
Bye, Riley.
Dakota and I are gonna go
Did
home
he
now.
say anything?
Oh man.
What did he say?
Amazing. Oh my god.
That's so cool.
It's
How do I-
beautiful. Can I have some ice?
Some ice?
pack.
What is? Let me see. Which toe?
The big toe.
Wait,
You
Sophia,
can't see
look
it
at
because
this.
it's
The big
painted.
one?
We don't have any ice packs. This is so cool.
Thanks, guys. You're really nice.
This is amazing.
How?
Dude, it is heavy.
I feel like this is weaponized incompetence.
What? With my toe?
I feel like you
gonna
slammed
take
this
this
on your
home.
toe, so now you can be like, I can't. It's too dangerous for me to grab the wheel. You need to grab the wheel because I'm running out of toes.
Oh, everyone, thank you so much. This is amazing.
It is. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you,
Thank
Frank the
you.
Thank you,
Pug.
Frank, aka
beautiful.
Megan.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's gonna make
Thank
me
you.
Cry.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm very
Cry from how
impressed.
young you are, dude. Now you're so much older than you
Yeah.
were in that
You're
picture.
old man now.
All right, did we? Blah blah blah.
He's
Oh.
the guy
Two wheel
who's
spins.
the oldest guy.
Coming.
He's
right
super
up.
old.
Okay.
He's an old man and he's
It's
rolling
it's not broken.
around. Of
Okay.
course it's not broken,
Dude,
Sophia.
you don't understand
We
how
got
hard that
two
slammed on my
wheels.
toe.
Sophia.
Thank you all for your concern.
I just believe in
It
your
really
sturdiness
hurts.
more than you do.
Let's spin 2
I know you can't even see.
Ah!
Yay, purple axolotl.
This one's for purple axolotl.
What
Literally.
color is the axolotl? Everybody wants to know.
I can't see it.
It's a
Spin again.
my favorite.
Whee!
All right, this one I can make into a ball. This was such nice wrapping paper.
Yeah. Plus 5 minutes.
It's almost the big
Nice.
boy, but we got a
Yay.
5 minutes there.
And we got another spin.
We got one more for Hannah now.
All right, this one's going over the monitors.
Nice. Nice.
Blow,
Blah,
blow.
blah, blah.
LeBron who? LeBron
Lebrota.
me.
Lebrota.
They call me Lebrie. Whoa!
Lebrota.
Oh, it's shaking around. He's doing a little shimmy. Shimmy, 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 ya, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yay.
Plus 10 minutes.
And that's another. That's 10 more minutes
Woo.
right there, baby.
Another.
That's 10 more minutes right there, my baby. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right, and that is all the
La, la,
wheel
la,
spins
la, la.
that we have. I'm gonna put
Those
my
were our wheel
sock back
spins.
on.
Now, can you get the wheel back to where it was without
I know. I think that's on you.
chopping your ankle off?
I think that's on you. My toe really.
What if I just?
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that works too. I
All
guess
right,
that works too.
we're
Oh,
in it.
no.
Okay.
She turned off. Yeah. Alrighty.
Guys,
Yeah, it's upstairs.
we need
Oh,
we need
Caddis, they took the picture.
But if you
sorry.
go to the U of Tube
the
and scroll back, you can see it there.
oh, my eyes look so tired today.
Your tired eyes.
No.
Eyes are the window to the soul, Dakota. So that means your soul is tired.
We need more. Actually, here. You know what? This is great.
What? Are you bubble wrapping? Oh, okay. No, I thought you were bubble wrapping my foot.
No, the rest. Your foot. The foot is already a lost cause, so we gotta bubble wrap the rest. You make sure nothing else goes bad.
Here, wait, I got this. I got this. Where? Hold on, I got
You
it.
wrapping the ice pack in there with the bubble wrap? Yeah. We're basically
I'm a
doctors.
freaking doctor.
Your arthritis is in your lungs right now. And that's from a doctor. so you know it's true. And also, don't ask me where I got my medical degree. I bought it from a man on the side of the road.
All right, guys. Look how good this is. I don't even have to hold it on my
Just
foot
a
anymore.
piece of paper that says doctor.
This is actually really effective. All right.
Yeah, hey, like I said,
You're
I
welcome.
am a doctor.
I'm a
So,
doctor.
you know what?
I've always wanted to.
So that'll be $8,000. Now that you
God.
mention it,
You're giving me trauma. I've just spent like hundreds of dollars on doctor things this past 2 weeks.
if you can't afford to pay for the bubble wrap, I will have to cut off your toe.
Dude, that's what the doctor
We
has
will
felt
take
like
the toe
recently.
as payment.
That's what it's felt like. Typhoid shots are so expensive. I just want to go to Guatemala. Is that so hard?
Why don't you just get typhoid like a normal person?
Like a big girl. All right, we
she's
ready?
set up. All right. Yep.
All right.
All ready here. Ready? 3. Not quite ready. All right. Ready. Now we're good.
Cool.
Ready? 3, 2, and 1.
My parents took my child to my ex-husband's family, even though I told them no.
Kidnapping?
And this comes directly from the r/OK Storytime subreddit. Hi, my parents, 68 female and male, and I, 34 female, have never had a good relationship. Growing up with them was hard, and the minute I could leave the house, I never went back. We were too different from each other. By the way, this comes from Alarm Conference 938, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Vincent.
And we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. Please. And OP says, my mom always bragged about how she was popular in school, a cheerleader, skinny, could make her own clothes, had many friends, was in the homecoming and prom courts, and was overall well liked. It does kind of sound like you peaked in high school.
When you put it like that, that's all high school.
Yeah. My dad was a quarterback in high school and college, then joined the Marines, retired, and went on to another successful career, retiring again. Okay, quarterback cheerleader moment.
Twice retired.
He is very charismatic, funny, and also well-liked. This made others doubt me when I tried to tell them about my home life. I, on the other hand, was the weird fat kid. I was an only child, had a hard time making friends, was constantly picked on, had outbursts, didn't know how to control my anger, and was just overall a generally negative kid from what I remember. From an early age, I didn't feel like I belonged here. I didn't fit in with anyone, especially my parents, and they never let me forget it. My mom constantly reminded me about everything she had grown up with. By high school, I was convinced my parents just didn't like me.
So your mom's just constantly like, oh my God, it's so crazy you're so fat and weird because I was perfect
Skinny
and
and
beautiful
popular.
in high school and everyone loved me.
Yeah.
Have you tried being more perfect and beautiful instead of fat and weird?
'Cause
And
you
your
should-
mom's
you should
just-
try.
That's just your mom?
Yeah. Your mom is your bully.
That's crazy.
Which makes me feel like, what was she bullying kids in high school?
I would bet big money on that.
Yeah, she was if she's bullying her own kid.
I'm going down to the bank. I'm getting a $10 million loan. I'm saying I'm putting this all into predictive markets to bet that OP's mom did bully people in high school.
Think so. They would create rules that had never existed before, then blame me for breaking those rules. They would accuse me of doing things that I didn't do. They never believed anything I said and would often compare me to others, saying things like, why can't you be more like so-and-so? Fast forward 15 years to when I had my baby. I had been married for about 4 years to a man that my parents loved, which was one reason why I married him. I know, I don't really get it either, and we welcomed Charlie in 2018. I can say without a doubt that Charlie is all the best parts of me and my now ex-husband. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, you had been married? Okay. She's bright. Oh, Charlie is your daughter. Okay. So you were married, now ex-husband, and Charlie is your child.
Yeah.
She's bright, beautiful, kind, creative, and loving. I will tell anyone with ears that Charlie is my reason for being here. She is everything good, and I don't deserve her. Whoever or whatever you believe in knew what I needed when they created her. She is my everything and the reason why I chose to keep my parents in my life at arm's length, of course. They adore their grandchild and have been amazing grandparents to Charlie. I am grateful that she has an overall positive relationship with them. Now, in 2025, Charlie is almost 8 years old, and her dad's little brother, her uncle, 30 male, and his wife are starting to have children. I'm extremely happy for them, but we don't have a strong relationship. For example, when they had their first daughter about 3 years ago, after my divorce, I sent them a congratulatory text and asked if Charlie and I could come see the baby. However, I did not receive a response. Of course, that hurt a little, but I just brushed it off and figured Charlie would meet her cousins when she's on her dad's time. I used to let my mom take Charlie for weekend trips down to my hometown. We have a lot of family friends there that Charlie has never met or has spent little time with. I figured it would be a nice way for her and her grandparents to bond, plus she gets to develop relationships with our side of the family without my influence. This was until I found out that my parents weren't taking her to our side of the family, but making plans with my ex-husband's family for Charlie to see her uncle and their new baby.
That's
Literally, why lie?
That's not what we had agreed upon.
OP literally said, oh, Charlie can meet the cousin on her dad's time. So I'm sure she probably would have been okay with her mom taking Charlie to meet them.
Yeah.
Had she just told the truth. The first few times I found out about it, I thought it was a little weird, but I figured as long as they were also spending time with their side, then it was fine. That was until earlier this year when I discovered that they were not bringing Charlie around our side of the family and were only making plans to meet up with his side, which resulted in a few sleepovers at her uncle's house that I wasn't aware of. Now, to be clear, I do not feel that anything inappropriate happened. It was the shock of letting Charlie spend time with her grandparents, only to find out they were giving her to my ex-husband's family to spend time with. Yeah, why wouldn't... So not only does she get time with that side when she's with her dad, but now they're also taking time that should be with OP's side to give more time to her ex's family.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
ridiculous.
like that's just not what we agreed upon. Why are we
Yeah.
doing this?
Let's not. My ex and I have 50-50 custody. Although he now lives in a different state, Charlie spends every summer as well as most holidays with him. I have her through the school year and on her birthdays. When Charlie is on his time, I give them their space, and vice versa. When I found out that Charlie was not spending time with our side of the family, I asked my parents to stop giving her to his side when they had her. Of course, I was met with, "I'm bitter. Why can't she spend time with her cousins? Why do I have an issue with it? You can't tell us what to do." Well, yeah, she can.
It's literally
Yeah.
my kid.
Yeah, she can. She can just stop you from seeing her entirely, actually. Etc., just completely making me feel like an a-hole and wrong for asking in the first place. Still, I stood my ground and asked that if they wanted Charlie to be around family, then please take her to our side so she can get to know the people in our lives. Her dad can take her to see the cousins on his side when she is on his time. A few months ago, I let my mom take Charlie with her for a long weekend back home. They went to theme parks, the movies, and the playground. My mom was sending me pictures and everything, and I thought it was so awesome. Charlie comes back and immediately tells me that she also got to do a sleepover with her cousin. I said, "Oh, which cousin?" She said, "My baby cousin on my dad's side." I immediately looked at my mom, and she pretended not to hear Charlie. She's just there.
She starts banging on stuff.
Like,
What?
no,
Can't hear you.
no. What? Charlie, what are you talking about?
La 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 la.
She's just like, oh, look, the sky, huh?
Have you ever seen the sky? What's it doing these days?
I want to know. Have you ever seen the sky?
I told Charlie I was glad she had a good time and left it at that. I just imagine, like, she's talking, you're Charlie, and she's like, "I'm glad you had a good time."
Well, I mean, so at the end of the day, it just feels like this is all. It's just an issue with your parents and not with your ex and his family. It's like, why are you taking her to his side of the family when she already can see his side of the family half the time anyway? It's like,
it has
it's
other
just weird.
cousins.
It just feels like you're just like doing this because I told you I don't want you to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then that just goes to a place of like basic respect. And it's like, dude, it sounds like your mom is just a high school bully.
Yeah. And
who
she's like,
never grew out of it.
Yeah. And she's like, well, it's my way or the highway. Which is not how she gets to act when it's your kid.
Yeah. And she's like, you're bitter. It's like, yeah, no, I am bitter at you, not at my ex-husband.
Yeah.
I'm bitter at you because you do not respect me at all.
Yep. By the way, I would respect you guys if you listen to full episodes with stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. There is a little bit left to this story. Let's just finish her off.
Let's do a big swan dive into this guy.
Later, my mom asked when the next time they could have Charlie for a weekend again. And I told her that they are always welcome to drive up to see us where we live and spend time here. But Charlie wasn't going back down to their house anymore because they didn't respect my wishes. I was again met with how immature I am, how I shouldn't be keeping her away from family, meaning his family, and just basically how I'm wrong for everything. Literally not keeping her away from them. She always sees them when she's with her dad.
You've literally got split custody.
Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I don't know if I'm a good mom or not. Maybe it's best if I'm just not in Charlie's life if I can't make the right decisions for her. No. Please be kind. I can take it if I'm the a-hole and have constructive criticism or a way forward, but please hold the belittling. Comment 1 says, not the a-hole. It's pretty scary they're taking her places without your knowledge or permission. It's only a matter of time before that blows up in their face. You have an absolute right to know where they take your kid, but I understand it's easy for me to judge. Comment 2 says, it sounds like your parents are pick-me's. They want everyone's adoration. You didn't live up to their popular kid expectations, and now they see Charlie as their little trophy to keep his family liking them. Who knows what they've told Charlie's aunt and uncle about you? Yeah, because they love OP's ex. They were like, OP's ex is my favorite.
Apparently, he's the best thing since sliced bread.
You should take Charlie if you want her to have a relationship with your side of the family, since they seem to have been left out of her life. You may also want to reconsider those long weekends as well. Not to cut off time with her cousin, but to curb any future influence your parents have over your child. If they're lying to you about where they're taking her, you can't trust them with her safety. I know that seems like a harsh opinion, but do you really want them shaping her personality after the way they treated you? What happens when she starts saying or doing things they don't like? Comment 3 says, not the a-hole. Your parents have no regard for your parenting and following what you ask. As a grandmother myself, I would never disrespect what the parents of my grandchildren want. I don't necessarily have to agree, but I must respect it and not say a thing. I had my chance when I raised my kids. It's a privilege to spend time with my grandchildren. I would not do anything to put that in jeopardy. The only time I offer advice is if they ask for my opinion. Your parents have really done a number on you. My dear young lady, please, for your sake and the sake of your daughter, therapy would be a good idea. You sound like an amazing mom. Your daughter is lucky to have you. Big hugs from this old internet granny. And that is the end of the story.
Yeah.
Yay.
You're not the a-hole?
Not at all. And never get
Not
into the
around
mindset of
these
like,
parts.
oh, maybe I shouldn't be around Charlie if I'm causing this issue. That's your parents speaking. It's not what is actually true.
Yeah.
But that is the end of that story, and we've got another one coming right up.
No freaking way, dude.
But that's also the end of the episode. So we're going to do a little... There's no transition periods anymore. We don't even need a transition time. We just need to change the title. But that's not going to take that long, guys. The only transition period is me changing the story. Well, if it would work. But we got some donos.
Show me your monkey face.
Let me just put this up for the...
Just a bewildered monkey.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Monkey that just saw a card trick. Oh. 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 Kaylee Brown, thank you for being a member for 11 months. Hope your Thursday is better than mine has been. Half my house has norovirus.
Oh, that's tough.
It's been a long day around here.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Is that the one that makes you go?
Yeah. Yeah. That is it.
It's the funny virus, but not when you have it. Okay, Billy time. You've been a member for 17 freaking months. It means you're almost a freaking okay baby. Times two babies. You get 2 passes into Club Baby. I've been saving my milestone for 2 weeks in case Sam or John appear, but since that's unlikely, can I get a group chant of Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. That wasn't a group chant. That was kind of 3 different.
1, 2, 3.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
There
you go.
We did it.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much for the member milestones.
Oh.
Are there any other thingies to read?
Yeah, get in there.
That's Monkey is upset because his bank account is at 0, and he's like, "What's up? Why is it at 0?"
Why are there no bananas in my bank account?
Kaylee Brown says, my 2-year-old is absolutely miserable. That sucks. Oh, because of the neurovirus.
Oh no, you got it's a 2. Okay, well that can't be
That's so
funny at all now. It's only
sad.
funny when it's an adult. Poor little baby.
That's so sad.
Poor little baby, and it's still really not even. It's more just.
Do we need to do anything?
I like making the noise, which is probably not the noise that you make when you have norovirus.
No, I don't think so.
Probably more like, oh god.
Yeah. But Sammy man is in Alaska doing Alaskan things.
He's Alaska. He's looking for the
he's
great
looking for
Gahul.
Alaska, and he's found it.
He's looking for the guardians of old Gahul.
Dude, I freaking loved that series.
Yeah, name every character.
Soren. It's the main character.
I wouldn't know.
Honestly, I
His
can't
name. Wait,
think
his
of-
name is Soren.
Yeah, SOREN.
Like we're soaring, flying.
Yes, just like that.
Because we are owls.
I'm gonna be honest. I never put that together until right now. That his name was like Soren.
Soren.
I think his brother's name started with an R, and he was evil.
Was his name Ra? My name is Ra. Jill,
All right, guys, I think we're ready to go.
What are all those little dots?
All right, let's do it.
Wait a minute. What are all those little dots?
Huh?
Oh, you just
What
broke it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you just broke it.
Broke. What'd you break?
He broke the wheel.
No.
See, this is why we don't put it on the floor.
Oh, it's okay.
It's broken.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No, the wheel's fine.
it's broken.
The wheel's fine.
It's for sure.
We're gonna
broken.
spin it till the wheels come off.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's totally fine. I'm literally looking at it right now. Totally spinnable, usable wheel. Totally fine wheel. Dang, those little mushrooms had me so entranced. So really, all that goes back to if you didn't forget how to not slam things on your toes,
Yeah.
the wheel would be. And you know what? Whatever. It's got a patina on it.
A patina.
A patina.
A
All right,
patina?
let's get into the story.
You know, a little patina. Is that a word you don't know, English major?
All right, let's get into the story.
I thought patina was more for like cars, like a lightly rusted
Yeah.
car.
It's really like for anything that's kind of just old,
Yeah.
you know, and it's got that like sheen on it. It's got that shine on it, but it's
A-
not a shine. It's
a
like
weathered look.
yeah,
Yeah.
patina.
Patina.
All right.
The
Fun.
wheel's got patina.
It's got character.
Patil. That's just Peter Thiel's name really quick.
All right. We ready to go?
Yes. And just so that we're all clear, that was all Sophia's fault. and we're gonna move on without any more words to add to that.
That's a
All
monkey
right.
who's just been betrayed.
Do you want to hit this dono quick?
Johnny OP, thank you for the $10. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's get right
Thank you.
to it. In 3, 2, and 1.
I refused to wear my mother-in-law's gift because I want to honor someone else.
Well, then do it.
On my honor as a gentleman. Hi, my wedding is next week, and on Thursday, my soon-to-be mother-in-law gifted me a very extravagant necklace set. I thanked her for it, and then she said it would look good at the wedding on me. I kind of froze and did not know what to say because it seemed like it was assumed I would wear it. I was caught off guard and did not want to react poorly in the moment. By the way, this comes from user HeavyLeading1937, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OK Storytime subreddit. I'm Dakota.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Vincent.
And we're here to give good advice, goofily, but we don't have all the answers to all life's questions. We only know what we know. So if you know stuff that we don't know, why don't you tell us in the comments? As OP says, I had been planning on wearing my late grandma's necklace that she had left for me. I was very close to my maternal grandparents. My parents are doctors. Excuse me, doctor.
Dakota always burps at doctors.
Call me Dr. Burp. I prescribe one burp for you, a burp for your troubles.
Is that like when a priest says 2 Hail Marys? 2 burps, please.
Yeah, 2 burps and that'll be 5 nickels.
Wow, it's a great doctor.
I mean, burp medicine's very cheap.
It's so great. Does insurance cover that?
It adds up though, you know.
Yeah.
My parents are doctors. And because they had long hours, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents and became very close to them. As it is, I already get a bit sad knowing that they're not here for my wedding, and wearing her necklace felt meaningful to me. I brought this up with my fiancé and my parents. My fiancé says he understands where I'm coming from, but mentioned that his mom really likes me and gave the gift with a lot of love. Well, if that's the case, then I'm sure she'll understand that you'd rather wear your grandma's necklace who's unable to attend your wedding.
Yep. And maybe we could wear that later. Like, not the wedding. The other one. Your
Like the
mother-in-law.
reception.
Yeah. Or, like, later.
You could build a stack, you know? You just wear them both.
Just
Yeah.
Mr.
Wear them
T
both.
Have a bunch of chains by the end of the night.
Yeah, get one giant chain with a money sign on it.
Yeah. I think that'll be very good.
Yeah.
I think it'll look great.
That's a stack. He said it would hurt her if I didn't wear it, and that it could lead to misunderstandings in a new relationship. He also said that I obviously have the final say, but he wanted me to think about all of that before deciding.
Okay.
Did we think about just freaking telling the mother-in-law this? For God's sakes.
What? That's so weird of him. He's like, obviously you have the final say, but I'm going to make you feel really bad and also guilt trip you. Now what you say?
My mom is really sympathetic to me too, but she also said that my grandma would understand. She echoed my fiance's sentiment that my mother-in-law had given the necklace with love and good intentions. I understand all of that, and I genuinely like my mother-in-law. She is a sweet woman, and I don't want to look difficult or ungrateful by rejecting such a generous gift. At the same time, I really want to wear my grandma's necklace. It feels personal, emotional, and important to me on this specific day. I'm struggling with how to balance honoring my grandmother while also navigating my relationship with my future mother-in-law. Would that make me an a-hole? And there is an edit. I'm editing this to paste my answer to a suggestion in the comments about wearing a different necklace to the ceremony versus the reception. Yeah, I could do that. The only thing is that both events are not the same for us culturally. We are an immigrant family, so when I say wedding, I'm talking about the Ruksati event. which is the main one where I symbolically leave my parents' household and leave with my husband, and where basically anyone we remotely know is invited. A couple of days later is the Valima. Do Aruba Valima. Ooh, I want to take you to a wedding. Where is it? I'm honestly asking what kind of wedding this
I think
is.
it's Indian wedding.
That was my assumption too. I thought you'd know.
It
Oh.
sounds like an Indian wedding.
Yeah, because it's multiple days. That's
Yeah.
my assumption.
Okay. The wedding's Indian. A couple days later is the Valima, which is essentially a reception by the new couple. In our case, it is a far smaller event. I would be okay with wearing my mother-in-law's necklace at the Valima.
Can we put the text up?
Ba-ba-boop, sheep-bop, be-lop,
What?
Let's text.
Oh.
ba-la-bop,
We're
ba-boo-bop,
void.
ooh-wee-ah-ba-loo-bop.
There we go.
A couple of days later is the Valima, which is essentially a reception by the new couple. In our case, it's a far smaller event. I would be okay with wearing my mother-in-law's necklace at the Valima, but my mother-in-law had wanted me to wear it at the Ruksati. That is where my hesitation and emotional conflict really come from.
I think there's I don't know. It feels easy to me. I feel like you just go to your mother-in-law and say, "Hi, I really appreciate and I'm deeply touched that you have offered me your jewelry, and I would love to wear it at this event. However, I have already promised my grandmother that I would wear her jewelry for this event."
Yeah, I think if your mother-in-law really likes you that much and cares about you
Said
that
she was
much,
sweet.
if you tell her, hey, I already had a plan to wear my deceased grandmother's necklace.
My cat's name is Karen, saying that jewelry has a significant meaning in Indian wedding ceremonies. So I wonder if it means, like, do we know exactly how much it means?
Oh, so maybe that's it. It's like, she's like, you should wear this because I got it for you and I love you. And if you don't, that would make me feel bad.
Yeah, I mean there are different like pieces of
La.
jewelry. Like you can have like the bangles and stuff, which have a lot of meaning and stuff. But I think regardless, you have the same answer. It's I have
Yeah.
been asked to wear this piece already, and I would love to wear the piece that you've given me at a different event. I think it's kind of the same answer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we have some comments here. Comment 1. You'd have been fine if you just told her immediately what you were wearing and why. Comment 2 says, I think it's rather presumptuous to give somebody a necklace less than 2 weeks before their wedding with the expectation they wear it on their wedding day. All of this stuff would have been worked out already. I think she would understand. Comment 3 says, not the a-hole, but talk to your mother-in-law and explain to her that you love what she got you, but you always envisioned and have been planning on wearing your grandmother's necklace. Comment 4, no a-holes here. Could you wear your grandma's necklace for the ceremony and the new one for the reception? OP says, la 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 la, the stuff we already heard. Comment 5, I don't know what the necklaces look like or how big they are, but is it possible to wear both at the same time? Get a little stack going. OP says, I tried that. Hers is quite a bit on its own. Adding my grandma's to it makes the whole thing look gaudy. I think gaudy can be cool.
Yeah, but also no.
Okay. Fair enough. Comment number 6. I'd have a conversation with my mother-in-law and be honest and say what a predicament you're in. If she seems to not be immediately, oh gosh, darling, of course you should wear your grandma's necklace, then ask her opinion on what to do whilst steering towards your grandma's necklace. So it feels like she has made the decision for you, but really it was yours all along. Ooh, we're playing mind games now.
Yeah.
Win! Win! OP says, yeah, I'm going to have to talk to her if I decide to go with my grandma's like I want to. I'll have to break it to her and hope it goes well. I really messed up by letting this drag on since Thursday. I should have spoken up on the spot. Yes, you should have. I've just been delaying it because if I did decide to compromise and go with hers, there is no reason to talk to her at all about this in that case. And there's an update.
Yeah, go talk to your mom and your
Your
mamala
talk to your mamala.
now.
Say,
Don't delay.
my necklace from my grandmama is the one I'm wearing to the Rukshatya Lala. I was trying to continue the
It didn't work.
vibe. It didn't work at
Yeah,
all.
but like you were almost there.
How's your toe?
It's feeling a little better. It's still bruised though.
Is the wheel that heavy?
It's quite heavy, and my toes are quite light. You know what? Let's drop in on your toe, and then we'll see how it feels.
Just everyone take turns
have
dropping
no-
on our toes?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun thing.
Yeah.
Well, did you plant it down like
Nope,
it was a
just
flag?
dropped it. Just dropped it.
But like dropped it how? Like it slipped out of your hand?
Yep. It's heavy. I just dropped it. I don't drop it on my toe every week.
You need to get back in the
I have been.
climbing gym.
I have been.
Increase the finger strength.
There is a difference between being able to carry my own weight and to carry more than that.
Are you saying the wheel weighs more than you?
Yeah,
don't know how
like
much the wheel weighs.
also are you implying you walk around on your hands?
And what?
Because you carry your weight with your legs.
I'm talking about the climbing gym.
Oh,
When I
I
climb.
thought. Look, guys. Again, the moral of the story is it was Sophia's fault.
Yeah, when you walked onto
Okay,
the thing that
it
you
was
put
all. It was Sophia's fault.
there. Anyway, it's your fault if you don't talk to your mom-in-law. Your mom-in-law.
That is true. You got to talk to your mama.
I just gotta say, great segue there.
Thanks.
Right, way to get us back on
And
track.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for all the advice in my last post. I truly appreciate it. I agree with what some had said that I should have just spoken up at the time. I messed up. I just froze and I guessed stupidly. I thought it would all magically go away. I've considered a lot of the comments and their suggestions, so my mother-in-law's necklace is quite a handful on its own. Adding that to my grandma's necklace would leave no breathing room for my neck. It would take away from my bridal dress. But the most important suggestion was the one I'd been avoiding, which was to talk to her directly. I stopped by her place yesterday after doing some shopping. I went by myself. I brought up the issue and thanked her again for her gift. I told her I'm sorry I delayed this, but I had my heart set on wearing my late grandma's necklace for the main wedding event. She asked to see it. I showed her the pictures of how it looked on me with my bridal dress, and she gently said she thought the necklace she was giving had more work done and would bring out my dress better.
She's like, I think it looks bad.
Mine's prettier.
Mine is better. Have we thought about how your grandmother's necklace, your family heirloom, is ugly?
Yeah, have you ever considered that your grandma had some garbage, stank ass taste?
Your grandma had bad taste and I have good taste.
And it's gonna make your dress look like you're wearing a garbage bag.
And you can choose whatever you want, but that would be the wrong choice.
Yeah, you can choose to look ugly on your wedding, or you can choose to look like the most beautiful person who's ever lived.
You decide. It's all your choice.
And I have no feelings about it either way.
No, completely unbiased.
I said that I get that it looks good, but I'd always wanted to wear it. I was close to her, and this necklace was the only piece of wealth my grandma had taken with them when they had migrated when my native country had gotten independence in the 40s. I guess she could see I was getting stressed, and she said it was fine. I can wear hers at the reception, the valima. But at the main wedding event, the ruksati, which has essentially everyone we know invited, we could do a gifting event on the stage where she could give me the entire set and all other gifts they've gotten me, with pictures taken of all of it. I said that would work out great.
Would that be like Sri Lanka, or am I totally off?
Sri Lanka?
Isn't that an independent?
A lot of places got independent in the 40s.
But we're thinking specifically like Hindu wedding culture.
I think Sri Lanka just had a revolt, didn't they? Sri Lanka just had like an uprising or something
I know not.
recently.
Just wondering which place it could be.
In the Isle of Sri Lanka. I hope she didn't take it the wrong way, and it didn't sound like she did, at least. I'm glad I cleared it, because this had been at the back of my mind, along with all the other wedding stresses. So at least it's one thing to worry about. So at least it's one less thing to worry about. Thank you for the help. And we have some comments here. But before we do,
I feel like it went well. I mean, regardless of her insulting your grandmother's jewelry, seems like it went well. I don't know.
one of our commenters, Shani OP, says this is a Muslim wedding, not Hindu.
Oh, everyone else in the comments lied. Thank you, Johnny OP, for correcting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pakistan got independence
so then
in the
maybe
40s.
Yeah.
Or was that the
makes sense.
50s? I don't know.
That does make sense.
Let me look it up. Let me see.
That could be
Yes.
true. I feel like there's a lot of overlap in like certain cultural things though.
Yeah,
In terms of
I mean,
like Indian
Pakistan
and
is-
Pakistani winnings.
right next to
Yeah.
India.
So that does make
Infamously.
sense. Infamously, it does make sense.
Pakistan got the independence August 14th, 1947.
Well, there you go.
And there we have it. We know where you're from.
We knew it. We found ya.
Comment 1. I'm glad it worked out in a way that you're comfortable with, and it sounds like she was concerned about your perspective too, so that's a big positive in your new mother-in-law, daughter-in-law relationship. Comment 2, maybe send her a thoughtful gift or note that again tells her how important she is and how excited you are to be a part of their family, how much you appreciated her thoughtful compromise suggestion, etc. Spread some honey so things continue to be smooth. I think honey makes things sticky.
That's true. But they can also make them smooth later. Honey has great medicinal properties.
Honey is
It's also
smooth
sweet. Yeah.
viscotically,
And it's sweet. And
But-
it's pretty yummy.
it's sticky by nature.
Mm-hmm.
Viscously smooth.
What other comments are there?
Comment 3. Ah, exactly what I thought it was. She wanted to show off as the generous mother-in-law in front of everyone. Comment 4. I don't like how she said her necklace would look better than your grandma's. And the fact that you had to justify to her your reasons for preferring your grandma's necklace. And the fact that fiancé also tried to guilt you to go with his mom's necklace over your grandma's. Something to watch out for the future. You are his wife now. He should be your number one cheerleader, not his mom's. Don't really think that's what was going on, but anyway. But I'm glad your future mother-in-law gave in the end. Also, learn from this for future interactions with her. If something is important to you, fight for it. Be it your kids, their names, who gets to be there in the hospital when they are born, or how soon you host visitors to see your newborn, or where you spend all your holidays, etc. All issues that could potentially cause issues with in-laws, especially if you're not on the same page with your spouse. Have a lovely wedding.
Aw.
Comment 5. Do we have anything from OP in
Yeah,
here?
let's see.
Comment 5. It's a little worrying that she still pushed you, but thankfully she relented in the end. You're probably going to have to be vigilant with your mother-in-law in the future. I think she would absolutely stomp a boundary if you let her. By the way, you can stomp your way on over to your favorite podcast platform to listen to full episodes with stories just like this.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
That is what that sounds like.
Mhm.
And you just need to mosey on down to iHeartRadio or Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever,
And stop.
and search. I broke the pants.
You're too
Okay,
strong today.
story time is what you should search.
Search that up, man. Search it
Mm.
up. Oh boy.
This
Dakota,
one
Dakota
is
is
not
literally
broken.
too strong.
Stop
This
breaking
is
stuff. Dakota,
Actually,
come on.
I think I've actually fixed this more than anything because it kept sliding off, and now that I've rotated the foam,
You're right.
it will hold on better.
This is Dakota's Spider-Man origin story.
Spider foam.
Spider foam.
Spider-Man, but he just shot foam out of his hands. What would that be like?
Soft.
Foamy man.
Were there any other comments from OP?
There is a final comment here, a sixth and final comment.
Oh boy.
And here it is. I think you got good advice and a good outcome, but in the future you're going to get more nuanced opinions from subreddits with folks who understand the cultural aspect. I'm assuming you're having an Islamic wedding. My understanding is the rukhsati is when you symbolically leave home for your in-laws, and gifts can be a part of this as a way to welcome you to the family. It is a totally appropriate option to resolve this, and that seems to be lost on people. It's not the same as, say, a mother-in-law standing up in a Western Catholic wedding reception to hand over jewelry. There's also a cultural element to jewelry here. Gold jewelry has historically been a way for women to hold their own wealth. It is a safety net and a way for autonomy in bad situations. Your grandmother keeping this necklace is so symbolic, and it makes sense why it means so much. Your mother-in-law wanting to give you a necklace is also cultural and is very specifically a gift to you. It is also a part of the same history. That history is all really important because you weren't doing this to be difficult, and she wasn't doing this to be a boundary-stomping villain. You were both attempting to honor traditions that affect you both, and you came to a solution. All good things.
I agree. I feel like there was no issue here, except I didn't really like the husband being like, well, my mom's going to hate you forever. But that's like your choice.
He didn't really say that.
He kind of did, though. He was kind of like, it might affect your relationship with my mom literally forever. Which, I feel like it was so completely fine.
All good things.
Yeah.
And just like all good things, they must come to an end.
True.
And the story has done that.
And just like all pony boys, stay gold.
Stay golden because you're going to need to sell that to survive. That's interesting. Yeah, that last comment really nailed it.
But
really nailed it.
We've got another story coming up. Do we have any other things to read from any of you lovely people?
Read my mind.
Cats.
Nope.
One
Nope.
moment. Let me get this set up, and then we'll double check if we have anything
Nope.
new to read. Yeah, but that last comment was really nice on giving
Tortillas.
us like a little bit more context, which I was looking for.
Hash browns.
All
Last
right.
guess.
Priests. Dang. Let's see, I got the I had the p sound. Well, we got another story.
Let me double check here. Okay. Let's get right into the next one. Sophia, you reading this one?
Yes, sirree. Sure am.
All right, guys. 3, 2. Oh, yeah. Was I here? That's my bad. TLDR.
Gulp.
Yeah.
Gulp,
Guys,
gulp,
can
gulp.
you hear my gulps again? I cleaned my
right,
water
right,
bottle
right,
and I
right.
can gulp again.
I can gulp
Ooh.
again.
And then
Gross.
What you say? You said what I want for dinner?
Oma says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's that? That's Vincent.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh! What?
hey, guys. It's
What
me,
are we?
Vince.
It's Vincent.
I'm new
Okay.
here. Still learning, figuring it out.
He's doing all that jazz.
You can
He's
make
from
a
my
good
sketch show.
one.
Sophia and I would be funny.
We be
together
funny
with our
all the
friends.
time.
It's a good
Okay.
time.
We got to be funny tonight, too.
Tonight.
That's weird.
Tonight will be the night that y'all will fall for.
La 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 la
Over again.
But we got a little bit of a story, but we're just ordering some food for the late nighters here. So it's gonna take just a little moment of your time. Oh my goodness, I need to tell you guys just a really funny story while we're waiting. So I've been receiving either scam texts. I thought it might have been Riley. I don't think it's Riley now, but I've been receiving wrong number texts or scam texts from this one number for the past week, and they're truly my favorite thing ever. So
Me too.
I'm gonna read them dramatically. Whitney P. Anderson, thank you for the $5. You can read this. It's currently 31 degrees, but feels like 21 here in North Carolina. Hi, Finny Vinny. We nicknamed you Finny Vinny in case you missed it.
I saw that. I'm not quite. I don't get the reference. Oh, Phineas and
Aw.
Ferb. Is it because of the nose? All right. Oh,
Love
okay.
that.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. So I'm going to
Great show.
dramatically read these texts that I received from this random number. So Saturday, 10:16 a.m. Stop using my Apple Cash. You're stealing from me and I want it back. Exclamation point. 10 minutes later, I'll never forgive you. At 11:38 a.m. I'm sorry I freaked out. Miscommunication. I won't text you anymore. You freak out at times too over missing things. 11:46 a.m. I'm sorry. 2:21 p.m. I'll sign over the deed. I'm sorry for blaming you. 2:36 p.m. I'm sorry for all the hardship I caused you, but you won't have to deal with that anymore. My retribution is to myself. 4:21 p.m. You should have hit me. 9:25 a.m. the next. Oh no, this
Nice.
was yesterday.
Did you didn't reply
No,
to
I
any
haven't
of these,
replied to
right?
any of these.
All right, good.
All the descriptions on the Apple Pay say infinite loop. It's a scam. The major banks just haven't caught on to it yet. Checks are deposited. The banks notify you that it may take longer to clear the deposit. Finally, it clears after more than normal days. Then the cash appears in your account and you must send it to as Apple Cash to Infinite Loop. You get $1,000 cash and the thieves get $4,000. Bank statement reads, debit card, miscellaneous, debit Apple Cash, sent, MO 05-23, Infinite Loop, scam, scam, scam. And then 10 minutes later, Kathy, nothing will change. I came here for 2 reasons. Obviously, I still have a drinking problem. And now you have the space you need. I'm not mad at anyone but myself. I just forwarded you a document from Mr. Cooper for a loan workout. Whatever that means. Spousal abandonment. Effectively, I have her the house. Corrects. Gave. I just sent you the letter I thought you paid on time last month. Or was that for November? They're starting to get on you more due to the past history. Prayer hands.
Yeah, Shawnee OP says, Sophia, stop stealing that person's Apple Cash.
You're right. You're right. At
What
the
are you
end of the
doing?
day. But isn't that insane? And they keep texting me, and I love it. It's so fun.
Don't reply because
I haven't replied.
There's scams out there that can fish like all of your information out of your phone through like a back door if you reply to a text message.
Oh, don't worry. I have
or even
no
just
intention.
open a text message sometimes.
Well, I could not open it.
But yeah, sometimes these people will just text you like ridiculous stuff that would make you go, "Hi, yeah, sorry, this is you've got the wrong number," and then
Yeah,
they've
no, I
got,
know
like,
they
a
want me to
Trojan
respond.
backdoor into your phone.
But I freaking love all of the texts.
It's probably unlikely, but you never know.
So that's what I've been dealing with. I freaking love it.
Whitney Anderson, thank you for the $6. Finny, because Phineas and Ferb, in a good way, not bad, Sophia. Ask Key about my skills. I can find out who it is in 2 minutes if it's a real person.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I could give you the number. I have no qualms about giving out this
I
number.
don't know about that.
Whitney P. Anderson, thank you for the $6 again. And we've got another story. Let's do it. Yeah. But every morning I've been getting more and more of these texts and I just start laughing and I've been with my boyfriend. He's like, "Did you get more?" Like, yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
My in-laws resent me because I took away my fiance from them.
He's my fiance.
Am I the poopy a-hole? Petty.
Am I the poopy
Am I the
butthole?
petty a-hole? I, female 41, and my fiance 34 male, have been engaged for a little over 18 months and have known one another for 6 years. We get along great and are best friends and treat each other with respect and completely support one another. By the way, this comes from No Presents 5765, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. I'm Sophia.
I'm Dakota.
I'm Carly, eventually Vincent.
And we're here to give good advice goofily, but we don't have all the answers. We only know what we'd do. So let us know what you would do in the comments. And OP says, our relationship started when he was selling something we collect jointly on Facebook. And from that sales, and we started talking more. Became friends, and then 3 years ago, finally took the time to meet in person. We live 500 miles apart and in completely different states. I in Michigan, he in central Illinois, which wasn't a problem. When we finally met in person, it was beyond what I could have ever dreamed. Wait, you just said you met 3 years ago, but didn't you say you've been together for 6 years? You've known each other for 6 years. Okay. Understood. What I could have dreamed, what my childhood ideals were. Well, blown out of the water to how wonderful and kind he is. Let's call my fiancé Dante. After picking me up at the airport, we made our way to the family farm and met his parents. First meeting was nice. They were civil and friendly. I ended up staying about a week before heading back to my home state. Things between Dante and I were more than dreamlike and were so amazing as months passed. His younger sister invited me to her wedding, which was held in June that year, so I made the second trip down, and we had a grand trip. I enjoyed every moment. Dante's parents were still being civil and had asked us to help with caring for a few things, running last-minute errands for finalizing things, no biggie. I offered to help with setup and getting things ready out of the kindness of my heart. That visit went well. The wedding had a few hiccups, but nothing major. Fast forward last year, started out rough for me. My father had some serious health issues and ended up being put into hospice, where he passed away at home per his wishes. I was there helping support my mom and my father through this process. I was beyond shattered. We had time to cope, knowing it was coming, but when it came down to it, the loss of a parent or even a loved one in general is hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what they say.
I had kept Dante informed what was going on, and even being so many miles apart, he was my rock. Dante had met my parents, and they had become fast friends and adored him. He and my dad had weekly conversations about what was going on at the farm and where my fiancé worked, since we are both used to the agricultural side of life. My father had passed. Dante made the trip up to support and be with me, as I was completely at a loss. His parents had made the rude comment to him that he didn't know my family anything, that he didn't know us well enough to make the trip up and support us in our time of grief. Red flag 1. You guys were together at that point, no?
Yeah, this just sounds like weird vibes with
Weird bad vibes. He did anyway and helped me cope with the loss. We made plans for the end of June, early July, to have him come up for some vacation time. I had it all planned out. I figured heading to the UP was a perfect getaway. I hadn't been up there in some years and thought he would enjoy seeing some of the spots I spent time at growing up that were further north. Time for vacation time.
And just so that we all know, UP stands for the Upper Peninsula.
I didn't know that. Thank you.
That's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah. Time for vacation time. Dante was excited to head up and see other spots of my childhood. We took back roads to avoid the S-curves in Grand Rapids, hit some lovely antique spot along the way, stopped and hit some old stomping grounds before we arrived in Mackinac City, where we camped. Yes, we camped rustically, where we could see the mighty Mack Bridge. We had gotten out to stretch and relax before setting up the tent. Our toes were in Lake Huron when he asked a couple nearby to record us. He proposed to me.
Aw, with your little piggies in Lake Huron?
And it was fairy tale perfect. We got a round of congratulations from the couple. I feel like that is so much pressure for that other couple. If you're like handed a phone and you're like, hey, can you record this? Like, what if you take a bad recording?
And then you just start recording, and then you're like, oh my god.
You're like, okay.
Sorry.
Lighting. Someone flashlight, please.
You were
on
just
them.
like, if it was me, I'd probably end up doing the thing where you just are taking a bunch of selfies.
Like, wait,
to
wait.
leave on their phone,
I'm
and
not
then they
ready
start
yet.
proposing, I'd be like,
Imagine you miss the
Yeah.
moment because you're like taking selfies.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, guys, have a good one here. Oh no.
that would be,
Flip,
yeah, I'd
flip.
be running away so fast.
I'd steal a phone.
But I
Yeah.
would throw it in the lake
Do it again.
and go, ah! And then I would also jump in the lake
Yeah.
because they're not going to follow me into the
No.
lake.
That's
I
crazy.
just screamed. They're going to let me swim away.
And you threw their phone in the lake.
That's going to be a little more problematic. Yeah, probably.
And we stayed on the beach for a few more minutes before setting up for the night. The next day, we made our way across the bridge after we played tourist in the area, even doing a lighthouse tour. We made our way further north and enjoyed our time together. We walked Taquamenon Falls
Taquamenon.
and then headed towards our final camping spot along Lake Superior. When I say this, let me say we could see the lake from our site, which was about 1,000 yards from the lake. We stayed there 2 nights, and surprisingly, the lake was quite calm for those days. The final night, we enjoyed the sunset, and the lake was mirror calm. It was perfect. Everything with Dante has been perfect even since then. After our vacation, and he headed back to Illinois, things on his side of the family got more interesting. They didn't offer help to find a house for us. They were strongly against us getting engaged, saying that he's not known me long enough. We've been good at ignoring that for the most part. I kept in mind that we had to be living fairly close to the family farm, so that when he had to do checks during calving season, he was near enough, and was closer to where I would transfer to once we found a home together. We finally found one end of November, jumped on it, and closed within a short amount of time. Some people are saying UP is actually above Wisconsin.
Right. It's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
All right.
Yeah, because
don't
Michigan
know.
has 2 parts that are like separate.
Carly says the other part is fake, actually.
Yeah. That
And
other part, that's just Wisconsin.
Now,
It's
I don't
fake.
know
They're
enough
lying.
about that area to.
Kalamazoo, fake.
Yeah. I don't know enough about that area to deny that. So
Our
I guess I gotta
Michigan
believe
man
Carly.
is in the Upper Peninsula right now. Isn't he? Is that not?
Wait, which person is our Michigan man? Oh, your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where Kalamazoo is. I just know they call trash cans Herbie Kirby's, which is
What?
hilarious
That's-
and wrong.
Incredible. Herbie Kirby's?
Yeah, I was living with my friend, and there's some guy dragging the dumpster down the street, like beneath our balcony, and he goes, "Dude, come out here! Someone's messing with the Herbie Kirby." And I went,
What if that's just that
"What
guy?
did you just say to me?"
Pause.
What if that's just that guy, though?
No, it's like we looked it up. It's a very small sector,
Strange.
colloquially known.
It's like in Orange County, they call waterfalls birdies. Strange.
Really?
Yeah,
We call
Birdies.
they call it a birdie.
They're like, oh, can I get a
I know
birdie?
exactly who
not
taught you
not
that.
like a waterfall, but like a waterfall. Yeah, like having a waterfall of someone's drink.
Yeah, let me get a
Called a
birdie,
birdie.
bro.
Huh? What?
I said the same thing.
Yeah.
What are other like fun different names for things? Because like where I grew up, porta potties were called kaibos.
Kaibos?
Yeah.
Why?
Apparently it's it's like a, what is it? But it stands for clear out your bowels. Or clear your bowels out.
Mm.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I kind of like it. It's fun.
Kind of fun.
Kaibo.
Cabo. His parents have only been in our house 2 times since then, even after offering to host some of the holidays just to have more space. That's been shot down. The last time they were here, all we heard was his mom critiquing how we had things set up. That some of the prints she had gotten him would get ruined in the basement, though our basement is very dry and no issues. I had made supper, and they visited and then basically ran. I love taking photos as a hobby and like going to the farm and taking pictures of all the cattle and things that inspire me around there. Well, this year, after having helped with some of the chores during last calving season, I've now been told I'm not welcome out there unless Dante is there with me. Mind you, I've been around livestock my entire life, more horses than cattle, but the mindset is still the same. Whatever, move on. Sister becomes pregnant, has the baby, and they dote on them like no other. Things are planned more around the convenience for them. At first, I don't mind, but them being excluded from But then being excluded from things started to be noticed. His dad was making the effort to keep Dante at the farm longer, even though there was nothing going on. Them going out to lunch, even though I was home that day, and failed to invite me. We are 10 minutes from the farm, mind you. Well, since moving in, anytime we've had get-togethers, I've been ignored to the point it's gotten me so mad. I can say I've become accustomed to that due to some family issues in the past and just generally not feeling adequate by some people. As the holidays approached, I sent messages to future mother-in-law to see about plans for meals. Thanksgiving, I was ignored on messages sent and calls. Now here we are, coming up to Christmas and getting the same thing. I called and got a response. The caller is not accepting calls at this time. Text gone unseen. DM on Facebook ignored. I now suspect she's blocked me.
And it's like, good riddance.
Yeah. Truly. It seems like they're just nasty. They're just nasty little folks.
You know, you and your husband got your own stuff to worry about now.
Yeah. Last night, sister-in-law, bless her for being so honest, came out with the truth. Dante's parents have stated to her that they flat out hate me. Why? Why?
Because you stole her.
I
You
guess so.
stole our cowboy away from the farm.
But the thing is that he lives 10 minutes away from the farm.
That's 10 minutes too far away. What if the ponies need his help?
Vincent, what are your thoughts about this?
Of living 10 minutes away from a farm?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're from a farm.
I grew up on a farm, and yeah, we had like some cows. We normally have them close in the winter, like in our feedlot, but we have pastures like 10, 20 minutes, half an hour away sometimes.
Dang.
And we don't have like a big herd. It's like 100 cattle. I don't know how big of a farm they're talking about, but if it's a small one, being 10 minutes away is nothing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing. I mean, it is nothing.
There
Yeah.
you go.
It ain't not nothing.
It's
English
definitely
major.
feasible.
I've been nothing but kind and supportive to their son. I've gone out of my way to prove how genuine I am and have nothing to hide. Several reasons she told was the age difference. Then the issue of my weight came in. I'm slightly heavier. And his mother thinks I have a multitude of health issues, which I don't. And had made comments about my fertility or the fact if we get pregnant, our child could have disabilities. His father has ignored any and all attempts to talk.
I'm sorry. You mean like every child?
Yeah.
Like every pregnancy?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Just a lot of assumptions here. I've tried talking about the cattle, on hunting, on a number of topics just to be ignored. This Christmas is hitting me harder on the loss of my father and knowing next year we are planning our wedding and he won't be there to walk me down the aisle. I have been struggling to look at his father as a father figure and I'm getting this reaction. It completely guts me. I'm now at the point that I know we need to have an open conversation to clear the air, but also know if that happens, I'm going to lose my temper and show them just how bad my temper is and flat out tell them off. Dante says he will stop helping on the farm to cut them off completely, but I don't want that to come to either. As working cattle, he loves so very much. But I want to so badly tell them off on how selfish and stupid they're being. Am I the a-hole for wanting to do this or just completely wanting to wash my hands of being around them other than holidays? I don't even want them celebrating my birthday if they don't like me. It's that horrible. Dante worries I'll leave him due to their behaviors, but I won't, as I'm so completely happy with him. And backstory.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be leaving him unless he was like, well, that's
Yeah.
all fine. And that's
Yeah.
all okay.
Yeah,
and
no,
we
he's
should all
super
we
supportive.
should accept that they hate you.
Yeah, he was like willing to cut them off for you, so clearly you guys have a good relationship, which is good. But there is a little backstory. Guess the best way to summarize more of this is the fact that Dante has still been living at their home and working his butt off to the ground for basically free on the farm. Like he was barely getting paid for being on call 24/7 from December to April for calving season, for doing all the grunt work, even as they have a hired hand who's worthless. But I took him away from them and out from under their thumb. I didn't mind the fact when we met he was staying at home yet, just because of the situation with the farm. But it's been since that moment he's decided to be with me. I've been treated like crap by them. He was having health issues with severe GERD, and since we've been together, he's improved on that. He's eating healthier and a more diverse diet than what his mother was making. Also, we aren't eating out a lot. I just feel like I could be the a-hole if I finally fly off the handle at them. I would rather do it sooner than later, but in the thought of it being so close to Christmas, I'm at a loss. By the way, I'm not at a loss about what you guys can listen to, which is full episodes with stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. There is an update.
Why don't you go freaking do that,
Go freaking do that.
Why don't you just do that?
There is an update to finish the story off, but what do you think?
I mean, do I think you should fly off the handle? Probably not.
No, I don't think that.
Like, do I think that you guys should just be like, hey, your behavior's gross, and because you outwardly express how much you hate me, and then from your husband's perspective, my wife, we're not really gonna be around,
Yeah.
unless you can chill out and apologize and be normal people. But that doesn't feel like that's gonna happen.
No. But I do think that you should really work on not flying off the handle. We shouldn't be solving any, issues that we have with yelling, or just a lack of I don't know, control.
Yeah. Once you fly off the handle, you leave the high road behind. So if you can, do your best to take the high road.
Yeah.
Kill them with kindness, but also draw that firm line, in my opinion.
But there's a little bit left. Update. Future mother-in-law, after asking Dante about our plans for Christmas, and Dante repeatedly asking her if she's checked her messages, admitted to blocking my number. Surprise! But this was due to the fact that when we were both super busy during the fall at our jobs, I picked up working at a grain elevator for harvest season, and we both were working 12-hour shifts. Had helped take our dog out to potty at midday. After her pushing boundaries and saying things to Dante that he had no knowledge of the dog as he came down with me. Example, he's in a kennel in the kitchen so he can see the cats and not alone. She decided to put him in the spare bathroom and close the door. He was alone and couldn't see anything and panicked, so now we have to try to repair, maybe? I had sent messages if she had questions to ask me. So now here we are at this stage, and I've decided Sunday we will have our talk and clear the air. Our wedding more than likely is going to get moved ahead, and a few changes too in that regard, as Dante's grandmother has stage 4 cancer, and has been the only one of the family who has supported and loved me.
Aww.
I'm so sorry, OP. When I had asked future mother-in-law, she said that it would be better just to go over and play cards with her. Sorry, breaking point reached, and hearing there are so many stipulations, they said, for me coming to the farm, I'm making it clear that I will not go anywhere if I'm not welcome. The soapbox drama will continue, I'm sure, but I'm at least going to say my piece. And that is the end of that story, folks. Do you have any final thoughts on that?
I mean, it did sound like there was some people who needed to get yelled at, if there ever was some. But,
Yeah.
it's less about do they need to be yelled at and more about how are we going to feel after yelling?
Yeah,
That's
the question.
what it's really all about.
That's what it's always been about.
Also, you worked at a grain elevator.
That's pretty cool. But that's also the end of the
That's
story.
cool.
And we've got a little switcheroo happening. Ooh, I'm alright.
Whoa, Kim Fine says, the thought of working at a grain elevator scares the crap out of me. One outside of Wichita blew up when I was a kid in the 90s, and
Yes.
it flew concrete chunks for over a mile.
Grain elevator explosions are a thing.
How does that happen? It's grain.
So, it's a specific thing with the grain dust. If there's a certain density of dust, and there is a lot of dust because grain dust gets really thick, if there's a fire, you can't, it's like a gas station. It'll, the fire will hop, and it'll vroom, and it'll send up, tons and tons of dust. It's a major thing. Very much.
Dang.
Wow, so explosive grain. And we eat
Bad
that?
news.
We eat explosive grain?
We put it in our cars. We make it fuel. A lot of the corn that's grown in the Midwest isn't actually edible. But then we do make corn syrup out of it, though.
Wow.
Oh.
The best form of corn syrup. And 10 out of 10 doctors will tell you that. And I'm one of them. Burp doctor.
Burp doctor over
Official
here.
burp doctor.
Prescribed you corn syrup for 10 cents.
Burp doctor of the year every year. But I will be back later.
Yep.
And
we
I
got
love
a
you
little
all.
Switcheroo. A
Wow.
switcheroo, but I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Give me my shoe.
Hello. You literally just put one in. Dakota dropped a singular blueberry into his water bottle earlier.
Blueberry. How's that blueberry doing right now?
Blueberry. A blueberry.
Is it? You're eating it?
And he
It was
just
tart?
ate it. The tart
Yeah.
ones are the good ones. I don't like the mushy ones. I want it.
I don't like how
Sour
blueberry
one.
flavoring has lied to us about how actual blueberries taste. Like if you have blueberry pancakes at like a IHOP or something, it's not real blueberry. Or
Then
blueberry
what?
flavoring.
Then what are
Like
in my
the
pancakes?
like the syrup. and
It's like
stuff.
it's like a artificial flavor, kind of like how blue raspberry isn't
There's-
actually a berry.
blueberries in the pancakes. The blueberry syrup
Ah.
has fake flavor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was like,
Sugary.
Mhm.
yeah, everything's fake. Like, did you guys know that bananas,
Bananas
The
went
ba-
extinct.
like true real bananas went extinct because they
My-
were just they're like so sought out for.
My dad tried to tell my mom this fact not too long ago, and she really didn't want to believe him, I don't think. And then she called me and tried to be like, yeah, and then your dad was saying, and I was like, yeah, that they went extinct a while ago. And she was like,
Yeah, like we
sorry
have
to break it to you, it's true.
like the bananas that we have right now are genetically modified to try and taste like them, but they're not even like 5% close.
Well, I like the banana flavor we have.
Yeah.
I like normal banana, but like
I like
fake banana, like Laffy Taffy banana, or like all that
Oh.
artificial
Ugh.
banana
No,
flavor
you know
is
which ones
disgusting.
I always think of? What's that little pack of like hard candies that are shaped like the fruits that they're supposed to taste like?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just
what you're
remember them
talking-
from Halloween. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, come back then. No,
Okay.
you look like you needed it. That's why.
Go pee, girl.
Get out.
I can tell.
Okay. I also want to say clear. Someone was
Runts.
works at IHOP. I'm
Runts,
sorry.
thank you.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Blueberries. IHOP does put actual blueberries.
That's the name
I was
of
gonna
it.
say
I couldn't
I've
remember.
been to
They're-
unnamed international house of breakfast.
You don't know Runts candies? They're
I know
literally-
runts. No, I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
No. I was talking about back to Vincent's thing of like
No, I know,
in
but you didn't.
blueberry pancakes.
I
Those
know.
aren't blueberries. I'm
No,
like, what's in
that's
my
not what I'm
pancake
talking
then?
about.
There's some like
Everyone's going crazy about runts.
runs. There's some like I do you guys know what I mean? Like there's a blueberry flavored thing that's blue. Like if you get
You talking about
uh,
blue raspberry?
No.
blueberry muffins in like the little bags.
Oh, those, okay.
yes,
Now I
like,
understand.
that's not blueberry.
That's not blueberry.
and that
Yeah.
flavor isn't a blueberry flavor. It's just like some made up thing.
Now I
That one
understand.
tastes
you.
way closer to me though
Okay.
than most.
I was very confused. I was like, I've seen blueberries in my pancakes. The
Yeah,
banana
that's my
tastes like the color yellow.
in the
Facts.
Runts pack is what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm.
Ooh, we got a
The Amberlands, thank you for the $5. Original bananas went extinct due to a fungal infection epidemic. Banana Laffy Taffy is the closest to the original flavor. See, and I don't
Really?
like banana Laffy Taffy, so I'm pretty happy with the bananas that we have.
And that again,
Although
that's as
if-
close as they try to make it, and it's still not.
If I had only
close.
grown up with real bananas that were banana
We'll wait for Sophia.
Laffy Taffy flavor, then maybe I'd like them.
Mhm.
But with the information I have, I do not. Someone said, regular sized Rudy the Orange Cat. How big is Rudy the Orange Cat actually?
Mm.
Orange cats are always units. Do you guys see the thing where the candy coating comes from? I have not.
Where are you getting these snacks?
No. Wait. Was this the bug thing? Like the candy coating comes from
I'm
bugs?
assuming
Is that right?
it's something like that.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Red 40.
Oh.
It's getting
and that's like in
banned,
everything.
though, so I guess
That
it
these
doesn't
bugs.
matter.
Sophia's
I'm outta
munching
here.
on some pop.
Hi,
I'm
Dutch.
just here to say
Duchess.
hello.
Welcome back. We're homies.
Okay. It's gonna be the women.
Well, is Dakota not coming back?
I don't know.
He said he was going to the bathroom. No, 'cause it's not.
I'm here.
Purple says, shockingly enough, I hate fake grape. It tastes like purple.
Mm. Yeah, it
Purple
comes from the
Trader
carmine
doesn't
bug.
like the taste of purple.
Whoa. Popcorn?
It sounds like I love popcorn. What kind of popcorn is this? Thank you.
Trader Joe's.
Oh, the movie theater one?
TJ's.
No, it's like the olive oil salted one.
Oh, also
Ooh.
good.
Those are good. Trader Joe's also has a really good like elote corn chip.
Oh yeah.
Those
Mhm.
go hard.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Are you here? What's happening? Okay.
It's pretty yummy.
Dakota's back.
The Amberlance, thank you for the $5. Original bananas went extinct due to a fungal infection epidemic. I didn't know about this.
No way.
Banana Laffy Taffy is closest to the original
Yeah.
flavor.
And I think all
I have heard
bananas
about
are they
this.
all technically clones of each other? Like so if there was like a thing that took out bananas, we would lose all bananas.
Yeah.
How do
They're done.
plantains work? Are plantains close to original bananas? Because they're like the
Mm,
potatoes of trees.
They're like the potatoes of trees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're like
'Cause
the
they don't taste like
potatoes of
bananas.
trees.
Plantains. Oh, I need to make
is
tostones for you
true.
guys.
Yeah, please.
They are potato-like in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Oh, I'm so large.
Do we need to get you? All right.
No, I can just sit like this.
Okay. He's good. Let me get you. Yeah, that's
Maybe
great.
I'll put my hood on.
Oh, little.
I was adjusted to you. That's all good. But okay,
What
we're
if I
ready
read-
whenever you guys are.
What if I read the next story
Feel-
like this?
That would be bad.
And I used this voice.
I want you to tell us a scary story, Dakota.
One day, I woke up and I
Can you
had
take that off?
3 feet.
I can't tell if you're the same size.
What?
You're a
Yeah,
little
we're the
We're
same
doing
size.
some camera stuff.
No, you're a little small.
You're small.
I don't know. So much small.
Go smash your toe. Wait, can you actually?
No, I can't actually. All right.
All right.
Yum, yum, yum.
Ready when you guys are. In 3, 2, and 1.
Ah! Now we're ready.
Yeah.
Got her.
Now I'm ready.
All right. Now are you ready?
Yeah.
Got the thumbs up. 3, 2, and 1.
My in-laws gave me a gift, and it was something I already gave. What? I messed it up again.
Run it back.
One more time.
All right. 3, 2, and 1.
My in-laws gave me a gift, and it was something I gave them already.
Run it back one more time.
I keep reading it as I them gave already, and it's confusing me.
All right.
All right.
One last
This is
time.
it.
For all the marbles. 3, 2, 1.
My in-laws gave me a gift, and it was something I gave them already.
They re-gifted your own gift back to you?
I, 22 female, and my partner, 24 male, just spent our first Christmas together as an engaged couple. We are still in college, so we didn't have a lot of money to spend this year. Instead, we volunteered as a Christmas gift to each other sporadically throughout the holiday season. Love that. By the way, this comes from drybid5188, and if you want to submit your own stories, go to the r/OKStorytime subreddit. I'm Sophia,
I am Darth Kota.
and we're here to give good advice.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh my God!
Sophia!
Forget about us.
Forget that! Let the
So-
man live! You hate us!
This is my time to shine.
No snack for you!
Eat your shame popcorn.
I'm Vincent, and we also have Carly back here. Now you can go.
I was gonna make a joke about Darth Coda.
Ah.
I got ahead of myself, but I won't make it now. And we don't have any answers. We're just humans. We make mistakes.
Honestly, though, for real, please, I like 98% of the time, we have no idea what we're doing. All of us, not just us.
It's just Dakota.
everybody.
Just Dakota.
Nobody knows what's really going on except, like, I don't know, probably like a guy that works at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Honestly.
One guy.
You know? You know what I mean?
But Opie says, my fiance's dad, George, 61 male, lost his job 2 years ago and has been struggling financially since. We invited him and my fiance's mother, Kaya, 58 female, to volunteer with us in lieu of gifts. They politely declined but understood we couldn't afford monetary gifts this year. Flash forward to a week before Christmas, they start calling and asking when we are getting together to exchange gifts. So we already talked about this. We already had a conversation about this.
I thought we already set that up. Did we not? Did we not already do that?
We re-explained that we couldn't afford gifts because of school. Prices going up everywhere. Our rent just doubled and we're struggling. They got upset, saying the whole point of Christmas was to give the people you love stuff. We apologized and said we'd love to spend time with them, but we can't afford gifts. Party day comes. We get there and begin our celebration. They were still not ready when we arrived. The house was a mess and none of the food was ready, which was fine, of course. I offered to help in the kitchen, but I got snapped at by Kaya, saying, "You don't say that in this house." You just said, "Can I help?" And she said, "You don't say that in this house."
Oh, so you're implying that I, as a woman, am incapable of doing anything by myself?
You think I needed help with that? So we weren't allowed to help and could do nothing but watch as they ran around and got things ready. About 45 minutes later, everything was ready. Mark, my fiance, asked what we would be eating. Sloppy Joes with sesame seed crusted bread. I am deathly allergic to sesame seeds. And they've known this for 4 years that we've been together.
I mean, if you are going to eat sloppy joes, you do got to have the buns with the little seeds on top because that's what it looks like on the can.
Yeah, that's what they're telling her. They're like, well, we know that you can't eat them, but, like, that's the only way you can eat them.
It's illegal for you to eat sloppy joes without the little
Sorry.
sesame seed buns.
Without the bun, that's just meat soup.
Truly, when you think about it, that's disgusting.
Now I'm just thinking about these vegan ribs. It sounds gross, but these vegan
it's
ribs
gross.
that I had at this place, it's like a chain in Europe, and it's so good. I'm genuinely so good.
Yeah, they'd have to chain me down
Got, like,
and
vegan
force
junk
those
food.
into my mouth to eat
Dude,
them.
No, you would like them.
Mm-mm.
I can tell you would like them.
I'm a rib man.
Yeah, you would
I
like
would
them.
I would eat those and I'd say,
You would like them. They're real good. Luckily, I brought my own sourdough bread that I made, so I was able to use that as my bread. And for dessert, pecan pie. Which, by the way, I'm also deathly allergic to tree nuts. This is just a freaking
Is this attempted
dinner.
murder?
Yeah, I think this is attempted unaliving.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. By the way of dinner party.
can we just call it Mordor?
Mordor.
We'll call that Mordor from
Mordor.
now on.
Purple Trader, thank you for the $2. Margarita time. Spicy that Spicy Marks is a Friday thing, so
Blow.
they better not
Blow.
be spicy.
Margarita time.
I don't know. I just always said
Margarita time.
it's Friday night. Go have a bubble bath and drink a spicy marg.
Say bubble bath really fast.
Bubble bath.
Bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath.
Pretty good. Which, by the way, I'm also deathly allergic to tree nuts. George made a joke about how they were just heck bent on unaliving me, which didn't land because I am not that close with them. It just felt weird, and my laugh obviously came off as forced, which I feel bad about. A lot of awkward and uncomfortable conversations passed, and then we exchanged gifts. As I mentioned before, we couldn't spend money on gifts this year, but I still gifted them each a homemade sourdough loaf. That's a pretty good gift.
Yeah,
That's a
homemade
pretty good
loaf.
gift. Sourdough loaf? Pretty
Making
nice.
loaves at home. That's how I do it.
I put in different inserts based on what Mark told me they liked. So George got a chocolate cinnamon sourdough loaf. Kaya got a blueberry sourdough loaf. That sounds like a great gift. I want that.
A blueberry sourdough loaf?
They looked like they couldn't care less, which I tried not to act hurt about, but it obviously hurt. They didn't even say thank you. When Kaya pulled out her gifts for me and Mark, she made a lot of comments about them to make us feel bad. She talked about how she spent a lot of money on them and how it took her forever at the mall to pick the perfect gifts for us. It was obviously a dig at the non-monetary gifts we gave them.
Are you really trying to play the card of like, oh yeah, it took me so long to pick out like a thoughtful gift? It's like, that's how it works.
Yep.
You gotta go look for the thing.
I gotta go dig for them.
I had to go to the mall and spend money to find your gift. And all you
Not
had to
that
do
crazy.
was make me food from the bottom of your heart.
Yeah, it's really not that crazy. When I opened mine, my heart sank. Silver earrings and a silver bracelet. A few things you should know about why this hurt my feelings.
I'm allergic to silver.
Yeah, you might be, or she never wears silver.
Can you be allergic to silver?
I am.
Oh yeah, you can
No.
be allergic to minerals.
You be
I'm a- yeah.
allergic to silver?
I'm allergic to silver.
You're allergic to silver?
I can only wear like certain types of silver, but most like rings or most earrings I can't wear.
So if you put this
I was
on,
gonna
you would
say,
explode.
Like, a very common thing is that most girls can't wear regular earrings in their ears.
Yeah.
And you need special silver earrings.
Yeah, I can only wear sterling silver if it's like there's like a non-allergenic one.
So if you put this ring on
in my ear,
your finger,
on my finger it's usually fine, but like my neck, I
your-
can't
so
have
your
cheap stuff.
ears are allergic to silver
Well, it's
and
'cause
your
it's in it.
neck is
It's-
allergic to silver.
Yeah,
But
your
not
hands
your
are pretty-
fingers.
I don't know. I feel like
Dude,
your
we're
fingers
such
are,
interesting creatures.
I feel like your hands are kind of rough and tumble, you know.
Yeah.
But your ears are. It's like literally a hole in your skin, you know. Anyway.
Wow.
The first and least important thing is that I wear gold jewelry. That's not least important. That's just like common decency to know what type of jewelry the person you're buying jewelry like wears.
I don't know. It took my dad like 25 years. So
But that's like a man thing, kind of. I like to not know. I mean, it's still. I feel like you should still know if you're getting like a girlfriend or a partner, what type of jewelry they wear. But the fact that the mom didn't even ask OP's boyfriend what type of jewelry his girlfriend wears is pretty rude. Which she knows because my engagement ring is gold. But like I said, not that important. I don't have my ears pierced.
yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. It's like I took so long finding this stuff for you. By the way, you're allergic to it, and also you don't have your ears pierced.
My friend recently, actually, she was telling me about how one time she gifted another one of our friends earrings who didn't have her ears pierced. And my friend was like, I just like fully created a world in my head where you had your ears pierced.
I
So
feel like it's a
sorry.
fair assumption to make
Yeah.
of someone that you don't know very well.
Well, she.
but if it's someone
this is-
you
yeah,
should
no.
know very well,
No,
kind
this
of
is
a
my friend who
huge
knew.
whiff.
My friend who knew her friend. Like, these are my friends who know each other very well. It was very funny. I don't have my ears pierced. She has gifted me earrings for every celebration, which Mark has reminded her of, and she gifts them anyway. The box was old. It was nearly ripping at the hinges, and the words were fading. It was juicy couture. The gems were broken, falling off, and discolored with dirt. So very obviously old jewelry she didn't want anymore. It reeked of devil's lettuce. This is what she spent a long time in the store searching for.
No, like I literally had to like rummage around in the back room. I broke in and I stole trash jewelry
Mm-hmm.
that someone was planning to restore.
Okay.
How much dro do you have to smo to make metal smell like it?
To
What?
make jewels,
Yeah.
diamonds,
Literally-
stone.
Literally corrupted, pure carbon.
Yeah.
What?
With your chief.
It's crazy.
Both Kaya and George have their history with substances, albeit I know devil's lettuce isn't bad. But a few Christmases ago, Kaya was found passed away in the living room and had to be resuscitated. She was on, oh my goodness, she was on strong substances.
She was on the fent.
She lied about her substance and booze use, and
She
mistreatment.
lied about her substance use problems.
And this drove Mark to move out of the house. Mark's conditions on regaining contact with them were that they sought treatment. She has since claimed she has stopped drinking and smoking. I plastered a smile on my face and hugged her. She looked smug and proud and continued to talk about how they were the last ones on the shelf and she just had to buy them despite the price. What shelf? The one in your room? I need to clarify that I wouldn't be upset if I was gifted something old. But she was using it as a weapon to hurt my feelings since I didn't buy anything from the store for Christmas. So obviously I'm very upset.
A fresh baked
It's so good.
loaf of sourdough. Didn't they say like blueberry sourdough?
Yeah, that's like a $10 loaf at a
That
farmer's
sounds
market.
delicious. There's something with humans and food where it's like one of the things that made us split off and become so successful is that instead of hoarding our resources, we began to share our resources. So like the act of a human giving another human food is like an ancient primal thing baked into us that is like a expression of like care.
Yeah.
So it's
Eating was
absurd.
a communal thing. That's what that's how we got like clans and like families stayed together in family groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your gift is phenomenal.
And their gift sucks. But that wasn't all. She also got us a gift card, which was the same gift card I gifted them after George's knee replacement surgery. The card had our names on it in my handwriting. I was too scared to check and see if it had a balance on it. Shortly after that, we left. Now that a day has passed, I'm so angry. I feel like I was too nice and should have said something. Mark was also gifted his dad's old coat. This is a pattern for them. At our engagement party, they gifted us a key finder. And when Mark tried to hook it up, it came up as Mark's tracker. It was Mark's old key tracker that he left at their house. They were like, we gifted this to you. It's yours. Get it out of our house.
I got you this gift. It was a thing you forgot to take.
Yes, you're welcome. I know they struggle with money as well, and I've tried to make it very clear to them that I did not care what they spent on us, if anything at all. I wouldn't have cared if they came right out and said they wanted to give us things they've loved in the past but don't find use for anymore and thought we would love. Beautiful. Love it. Would have been totally fine. But they tried to use it against us and made us feel guilty for spending money we don't have. This is just a new level of disrespect I didn't expect we would get from them. I have been nothing but nice, and I don't know what to do aside from going no contact.
You take back the loaves, you eat them.
Eat those loaves.
Take back those loaves.
Eat those loaves.
Eat the loaf.
Now I'm trying to talk to my family about how hurt and upset I am, and they're saying I shouldn't say something, and least of all should not cut contact. They're being too nice. They didn't see those smelly earrings. They are saying I'm overreacting for being angry and offended by it. They lied about so much, even their sobriety.
Well, you can't really hold that one against them.
Yeah, that's kind of...
I mean, you can, but it's like... I would just take all the jewelry that they got me that they're like, oh my God, it was so expensive, blah, 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 blah. I would sell it all and then take the money and then buy myself something nice.
I would give it to them. I would give it back to them.
Yeah, the old disgusting broken
Yeah.
necklace or bracelet or whatever that was that smelled like Snoop Dogg's closet. Actually, his closet probably smells pretty nice. But yeah, I would give that one back a year later. Be like,
Mhm.
you know, I found,
spent
and be
so
like,
much time.
I found this. I traveled to a boutique jewelry store across town,
Mhm.
and I saw this, and I just knew you would love it. I spent so much money on it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. My family is claiming that I was wrong for bringing bread as a gift and that money clearly matters to them and I should have at least given them a gift card or something. They're telling me that they obviously have issues and that I should just have grace and let the moment pass. My fiancé doesn't know what to do. He's extremely embarrassed and I don't want to make him feel worse, but I also cannot stand this treatment. Am I the a-hole? And there are some comments. No.
Yeah,
No.
you shouldn't be allergic to silver.
You're the a-hole for your allergies.
Yeah.
And I guess I am too.
When they gave you those gifts, you should have jumped up and down and went, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I love you,
Yeah.
I love you, 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 I love you."
I will say I have gotten so many earrings that I cannot wear from people. It's tough.
So apparently, they say it's the nickel that's actually the thing that people are allergic to,
No.
and not the silver most of the time.
It's like cheap earrings.
But-
it's not.
Yeah,
because
because it's like a silver nickel alloy.
Yeah.
So if it's not pure silver, then you get allergic to the nickel. Anyways, no, you're not the a-hole.
Yeah.
Clearly, you baked them bread,
Yeah.
dude.
And that sourdough bread that takes time.
I would never
you
forget
use some
that.
of your sourdough starter on them, on those sour people. Common one.
Yeah,
not
you
the
should
a-hole.
give them. Next gift should be sourdough starter, and
Yeah.
then you should be like, well, if it's so simple, whatever. If
Yeah.
it sucks so bad, I guess you can just make it yourself.
Figure
Right?
it out.
If my gift was so lame, let's see you make a loaf
Yeah.
of some sourdough.
Comment 1 says not the a-hole. I would message Kaya with concern. Hey, are you and George doing okay? I noticed you regifted the card we gave you, and the earrings were some you already had. We couldn't afford gifts either, so it's not a big deal. And going forward, we don't have to exchange them.
Low-key, though,
Ooh.
actually,
Ooh.
that might be exactly what's going on. And, like, that would be the perfect way to do that.
Yeah.
And, like, don't even do it in, like a, you don't even have to do it in, like, a nasty way.
Yeah.
It's just like actually, because I didn't think about that at all. It's like, are y'all having a hard time and just
Yeah.
trying to, like, play it off? Because people do that, man.
Yeah.
People do that, and I don't know why. I
don't
mean,
know.
like, I know why, but
Yeah. But it's.
it's so silly.
Opie says, I might say something, but I'm currently trying to talk with Mark about it. Personally, I want his parents at our wedding because Mark deserves to have his parents there. Simultaneously, I want to go no contact. You can see how it contradicts. I think it's less of wanting to go no contact and more of wanting their behaviors to stop. Mark has to be the one to do it, unfortunately, because they are his parents. And he knows how they are. He already knows it'll make matters worse. But at what point can we stop letting it go and finally stick up for ourselves? I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about Mark and our children that I absolutely do not want those people around. By the way, I want you guys around to listen to full episodes with stories just like this. Just go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or iHeartRadio and search up OK Storytime. We've got one more baby little update. But any final thoughts, guys?
You know what you can do?
What?
You can just get them. I don't know how much coal costs,
Yeah.
but if you get them coal,
yeah.
you can be like,
Wait till Christmas next year.
I got you a diamond. I got you a
Mm.
diamond.
Just takes a little harm.
They're
hard
like,
work.
this is coal. And they're like, no, that's just a diamond, and it hasn't been formed
It's
yet.
a make your own diamond kit. Isn't that
Right?
fun?
Yeah. So if you just give it a little time and give it a little pressure,
You got yourself
you're going to have a
diamond.
big fat rock on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Update. The card has $1.29 left on it. We have mutually decided to go low
No,
contact for now.
No, wait a minute. No.
$1.29.
$1.29. I refuse. I refuse to accept that.
Yeah, that's how much it has.
I mean, you're not even. It's
$1.29.
not even wrong. It's like 29 cents is 0.29 of a dollar. But
Yeah.
my brain hated that.
$1.29. But that's an insane amount to give to someone and be like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Mark wishes to go absolutely no contact, but wants to maintain a positive relationship with his sisters. So low contact it is for now. I can definitely see it changing in the future. I will learn to lower my expectations from them and will no longer be eating at their place. I had a phone call with Kaya and said I just don't feel safe continuing to eat at her house. She apologized by saying that she's just so sorry that I feel so unsafe, that I have to keep her son from her on Christmas of all days. Mark chimed in here and stuck up for me, and I'm not marrying a man-child. LOL.
That's good.
Ooh, yeah.
It does
You
feel
tell 'em.
weird, man. This does feel like, if this is all just like, and it does sound like it's a targeted on
Yeah.
purpose behavior to, like, I don't know, like gaslight.
I
I don't even
guess.
know, but it's like the
make you
behavior's
feel
so
unwelcome.
weird. It does make me feel like, yeah, and what happens if this doesn't bother me and like I get
Yeah.
over this, like are you not going to move on to like putting rat poison in my food like when I eat
Yeah.
because like then you'll be getting one up on me? Like I don't know where this ends,
Yeah, they just get more and more intense.
you know?
I think the low contact is a good idea. Nice. But that's the end of that story. And we've got some comments. I mean, not comments, donos. Katie Kondo. Sorry, not donos, milestones. Katie Kondo, thank you for being a member for 2 months. I love the juxtaposition of super serious topics like fighting with your in-laws to discussing candy.
I like that
Your in-laws?
that was supposed to be your in-laws, but it
Fighting
says
with your
urine.
in-laws.
What are the urine laws?
Don't
Clearly, don't tell them
pee
to Riley.
outside. Ultraviolet, thank you for being a member for 11 months. 1 more month, and I'll be a member for a year. Woo!
Yay, 1 whole year.
One whole
It'll be 1 year,
year.
but you've been a
Oh,
member in your
boy.
heart for much longer.
It's true.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking your in-law, breaking your in-law.
Keon breaks urine law all the time.
Is that right? Yeah.
He does not deny it.
He does not deny it. Although this is a farce, or should I say a fart? I'm sorry, everybody. That's the last time I'll ever do that. Okay. All right. It's the last time I'll ever do it.
I thought Dakota was leaving.
No.
Oh.
Oh no, the
Oh, I
time's
didn't
at
even
0.
notice. I didn't know I say anything.
Nobody knew that there was no time. But there's no more time.
That's the end.
Yeah.
That's the end of that stream. That's the end of the stream.
So
You're in town.
If you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you
And
and
see
see
you
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.